everybody. Welcome to Newsboyz. How are you, doll lickers? It's good to see you. AC/DC sucks. I've never been an AC/DC fan, but I feel like that's a me problem. I'm sure they're wonderful. I can't get into that kind of like, Wah! That kind of singing just drives me fucking nuts. I missed you dudes. How are ya? What's going on? What if Comedy Bang Bang edited a CBB episode? What is CBB? Why don't I know that? Comedy Bang Bang? What if Comedy... What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jessica Walter died. We'll get into it, I'm sure. Let me check and see if Trevor has sent the invite yet. He has not. Larry McMurtry died, which is... that's sad. Because, dude, I don't know if you guys read those Lonesome Dove books, but fucking amazing books, man. Loved them. I loved those books. Birds aren't real. Bird up, people. Zach, we're gonna miss having you in this fucked up country. I'm gonna miss being in this fucked up country. I bet I am. What is it? It's the 26th. I bet I'm like a month away. I have 1 month left. Sleep rules the band Sleep. Yep. Yo, did you watch Bad Trip? I have not. I was gonna watch it with the wife when we finish Newsboyz. I was gonna get in bed, watch Bad Trip. I'm excited about it. I went over it with Eric for a while before he shot it. Eric does this thing where he always calls people and like wants to talk through everything of whatever project he's working on to like get ideas. So like, I got to hear the whole story a long time ago. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It feels kind of gross, but it's good. I'm sure it's going to be great. I've been waiting for this for years. I mean, this was like 4 years ago that we talked about this. What's your favorite cereal? I mean, I heard about all the Cinnamon Toast Crunch business this week. Did you guys hear about this shit? The jug. I took the jug off. I can put it up. Oh, it's there. I thought I guess in this scene, the jug exists, but I'll take it off. I think the jug is not accurate. I think we're close, but I don't know. Yeah, so apparently in Cinnamon Toast Crunch, there's shrimp tails, which I haven't. Let's see if we can look at this. Shrimp tails, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I want to see this. If they have a picture. Okay, they do. Hang on, I'll share screen. What do you think? I mean, that looks like fucking shrimp tails. They said it was They said it was sugar. Why is Siri asking? What, Siri, you ever have this? For whatever reasons, out of the fucking blue, Siri will just start saying, I didn't quite get that. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you can identify with that. That's the most relatable thing that there is. Yeah, that's fucking disgusting. How does that even happen? What the fuck, guys? But you know what's really fucked up? I'm still going to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I fucking love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's not going to bother me. Yeah, also, so it does seem fake. Because didn't the same guy have another box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with another insane, bizarre thing? It's like, no, dude. You're not the guy that just randomly gets... How many billions of boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch do they ship out a fucking month? You know what I mean? Give me a break. I don't believe anything. That's why I don't go for any conspiracy theories. I just don't believe anything. You got to be a fucking idiot to believe anybody could pull anything off. I mean, obviously, I do believe that shit gets put into packaged food that is, like, revolting, but I don't buy that the same guy got 2 boxes of the same stuff. I just don't buy it. It's fake. He married to Topanga from Boy Meet World. He's married. Sorry, I misread it. Who? The guy that found the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? That's kind of weird. Art is a lie. Nothing is real, says Bo Burnham. That's pretty cool. Crazy Saxophonist says, hey, have you ever heard the mattress store conspiracy theory? It's probably my favorite. No, Crazy. I don't know that one. What's the conspiracy? What does it mean? What up, Dole Cam? How are you? I learned General Mills owns Annie's. What, Annie's Pretzels? Annie's what? Good to see you, people. Zach, a couple of guys I know are doing a 24-hour charity live stream for a local children's hospital. I know Fantastic Plastics is the standard after party, but would you be down to raid them? I'm certain they would appreciate it. Sure. Okay. I feel bad for Fantastic Plastics. It's like, not that we owe them anything, but you know, oh, you just sent it through. You know, we've been rating them every week. I don't want to hurt their feelings. But welcome to the world. Welcome to showbiz, people. One day you're in, one day you're out. That's how it goes. It's ruthless. Hang on, let me join this call with my homie. Let's see what Trevor says. If he's down, I'm down. Yo.
What up?
What up?
Oh, hold on, I can't hear you.
Okay, hang on. There it is. I'll put the PCP counter up. You know, it should be up. Look how red I am. I took a shower. Sometimes after the shower you get weird looking. The Fantastics just went live. All right. Trevor, are you talking? Can't hear you, dude. This is where Timmy would say, "Welcome to Dabs on the Internet." That Lou Ow shirt shit. What? Y'all tripping. Let's see that White Claw leaning, vape cloud blowing, music making, tall gangbang looking genius of a man and genius of a Hawaii shirt. I don't know why I read that out loud. Oh, yeah, I'll read some donos. Good call. Thank you for whoever just reminded me of that. It's happening.
Oh,
there
hello?
It is. You're super loud,
Hey!
but you're coming through. You're peaking.
Cool.
It's cool.
Did I come down?
Yeah, bring it down a little
Hold
bit.
on.
Let me do.
right.
I'm about to do these donos real quick.
Cool.
Blaze it like 9/11. Thanks, my friend. I'm gonna read donos above $10. I'm gonna be a ruthless capitalist like that, but I can't spend half the show on the donos. I will thank everyone, but I can't read all the comments. I'm so sorry, guys. J Dog donated $20. Says, "Love you guys, fans alike. Hope this is enough for Zach to feel worthy. I kid. Can you tell the most annoying story of each other since we went in semi-hard on Timmy a few weeks back, or save for later? It's not a bad idea." Jordan plus Alpha says, "Hey Zach, I went through a phase of trying to watch whatever show or movie you guys showed up on and discovered Friends with Benefits. Thought it was funny, and it was neat seeing you on it. Here's to Mars." Thanks, buddy. And DeFez donated $100. Thanks, bud. He says, "Zach called my bluff on donating $10K for the Leo Sayer song. Here's $199 to go." That's right, buddy. Get a job. Get to cracking. Thank you. Thank you. You're off the hook. You don't have to. Mark donated 15, said, "Had an absolutely terrible day. Looking forward to the flagship show. Killing it tonight and making my weekend awesome. Never fucking miss." That's high pressure there that this guy's doing.
We never do.
Professor Marth Live donated. I'll read this comment because you're a fucking mod and I love you to death. He said, "Good to see you boys again. Zach, I was curious how you felt about Michelle Graves' era Misfits as well as Danzig 3. As for Trevor, stay pretty, brother. Not familiar with Mikhail Graves." I said Michelle. That shows what I know. Danzig, I just can't get into Danzig, dude. I'm not really into it. So, there you go. Twerkin donated $10. Says, "It's the show that never lets you down. Happy Friday, boys." No Scope JFK, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Beans, thank you, my friend. Prefix suffix 666. Popping in to say what's up. Love you, dudes. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourself. The Mighty Ginger 4 donated. Said, "I won money on an NHL game yesterday. I only wagered because the opposing team's coaches were both out due to COVID, and it seemed like a sure win. Enjoy my COVID gambling money. Love you both, Newsboyz." Thanks, bud. And then lastly, for a while, Dolcam donated $25. Says, "After 2 shootings in as many weeks, where is Gal Gadot when we needed her the most?" That's right. The wonderful woman is silent, isn't she?
How's it going?
Good. Wait, why is chat saying Middleditch got canceled?
He did.
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
He, so there's...
What did he do now? Why can't he just behave himself, man?
I'm just laughing because...
I know nothing. I honestly know nothing about this.
I'm just laughing because it was the news. It was a
shooting.
A goth sex club. It was
Wait, what? What
there was
was
a goth sex club.
This is the Middleditch story?
Yeah, this is the Middleditch story.
Okay.
And I guess a bunch of ladies came forward and were like, "Tom Middleditch is being a creep. Like, you know, he's like being grabby or something like that." And so they basically did a whole thing and they named and they would complain to the goth sex club, and the goth sex club wouldn't do anything about it because he's on Silicon Valley or whatever. So that's like the thing. But it's just the image of Thomas Middleditch hanging out at the goth sex club is just it's something.
My God.
Something.
I wonder if I've been to that club before.
A goth sex club?
Well, here's the thing. So you know my buddy.
If you've ever been to a goth sex club, that might be it.
Well, I've been to multiple goth sex clubs. I've been to one in DC.
What?
Yeah,
Who is going to goth sex clubs?
Apparently me. I went to one in DC. It was really insane. That one was insane.
Oh.
I went to one in Montreal, and I went to one in LA.
Why? Well, I mean, you guys have sex with goths, I guess.
Yeah, you want to fuck a goth in a club once before you die, and then
guess.
another time to make sure it's good, and then a third time to get it out of your system and close the book on it.
I guess.
I went to the one in DC because I was like 19 years old. I worked at Tower Records, and like there were like everyone that works at Tower Records is like goth adjacent, right? So some of the girls there were like super into it. And I remember it was the day, oh dude, this was so ridiculous. It was the day that...
Because goths can be hot.
Sure.
But then they can also be very not.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This was the day that the Fragile, the Nine Inch Nails album, The Fragile, came out, which was like very anticipated by every goth in the world, right? Because the Downward Spiral ruled. So everyone was really excited about The Fragile. I thought it sucked. I actually think The Fragile's not very good. But so that day, all the goths got together and we got real high. By the way, I was not a goth. I was a punk. I was hanging out with the goths because they were hot and fun.
I thought punks and goths don't get along.
Yeah, I think that's probably sort of true.
Am I still loud?
You're peaking a little bit. It sounds okay.
I'm turning down all the way, like on my gain.
The Fragile's not. It's nowhere near as good as the Downward Spiral solo hand jabba.
I like the Fragile.
Yeah, but you like all kinds of garbage. So we go to this. We get real high, right? We go like caravan style, and we go to the sex club, and it was pretty shocking for my 18-year-old brain. Like, adults are fucking adults. Like, a man was tied to a rack, getting pierced.
And you're seeing him fuck like in Eyes Wide Shut?
I don't think I saw fucking, but there was like a hall I went down that had like little tiny rooms, like phone booth size. And we're like going past, and people are like, there's no doors on these rooms. So people are just like in closets that just like fucking and getting blowjobs. And I was like walking by it quick, like, oh my God. You know.
Do you have gloves on?
No.
How are you opening doors?
There are no doors. The doors are not. They don't exist. Yeah.
But are your hands in your pockets? Are they touching the walls or what? Like
I was probably like this. Truth be told.
Oh my God.
Anyway, the funniest part of that night was not all the fucking in the club, but it was. Oh, he can't hear me, right?
I'm listening.
No. I was. You're waving at your son.
No, my dog.
Oh, okay. You wave at your dog?
Well, he's outside looking at me weird.
So you're like, hey.
I think he wants in. Hold on.
Oh my God. Year Zero does rule. Goat Station. I agree. Year Zero, great record. Downward Spiral, that's the best one. And then I would say Broken is fucking awesome.
Sorry.
Fruit Brute 69 says, you jack yours off, Zach. Don't you tease him about waving to a dog. You jack your dog off. I don't jack my dog off.
I just looked over and my dog's just staring at me through the window, and I was like, "Hey," kind of. And the door's open; she can come in if she wants. I don't know. Anyway, dogs.
Anyway, this story is taking too long for me to get to the end of, but I'm gonna power through because I started it. Diane Dilbert, you're welcome. Anyway, we're all wasted. We get trashed at the club. We get in these cars. I'm riding shotgun. My friend is driving, and these two girls are in the back seat, and they're making out.
I know this story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I like it.
And so we're listening to the Fragile, and there's that song that goes like, "I won't let you fall apart," and it's a really bad song, and it just does that again and again and again, and I'm just thinking these girls are making out in the back seat, and one of them stops making out, and she looks at the other one, and like with no irony, in all earnestness, she's like rubbing her hair, and she goes, I won't let you fall apart. Me and the driver were like, no, like,
that's
lame.
goss. That's goss for you.
That's goss, dude.
That's goss.
That's goss. So
Now,
awkward.
were the girls making out hot goss or not hot goss? Not hot goss. Oh,
I hope they're not watching. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if they were watching.
if they were watching,
I wouldn't be surprised.
well, maybe they're hot now.
Maybe they're hot now. Let's move on. That's terrible.
Okay. What about the second time you went to a goth sex club?
Well, the second time I went to a goth sex club was with my ex, who you met, who worked on our show. We went up to Montreal for a weekend getaway, and we were just like, we went to a strip club, and we were like pretty drunk, and then we were walking home, and we saw like a punk. It was like a punk club, but it was like too high budget. You know what I mean? It was like one of those kinds of like, it's got to be a Canadian thing where it's like they really wanted to look punk, but it was like they had like kind of a barbed wire motif going on the sign. So we were like, what the fuck is this? So we went in, and it was just some sex club, and it wasn't really a sex club. Like no one was fucking. It was like big and empty, and it was just like, you ever see that movie Bound that the Wachowskis made?
No.
It just had a very Wachowski vibe, but like really sexy, but like
Well, that's very goth.
yeah. And then the one.
Hey, did you know that The Matrix came out like 3 weeks before Columbine?
What do you think about that?
I think that's why they were all dressed up.
No,
'Cause they were all dressed up in trench coats like Neo.
that vibe had been around forever. You know, they didn't like make that up.
I don't know, because they left all these tapes talking to Quentin Tarantino, and they're like, "This is how we want you to make a movie about what we do and stuff like
The
that."
Columbine kids?
Yeah, they're dorks. Yeah, so they're like, they're obsessed with like Marilyn Manson and Matrix and Tarantino and all that stuff.
Somebody says this is an ancient argument.
What? This is an ancient argument.
This is an ancient argument. Well,
Oh, the argument about whether or not television and movies make people kill each other.
I guess so. Yeah.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
What? I mean, why would like a movie that's like about like killing everybody, not have any effect, but then like a company would pay for product placement in it because subliminally then maybe you'll drink Pepsi. Like, it's got to have some effect.
But there's a spectrum of what you could guide someone to do. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's mentally ill people who are going to like take their cue from entertainment and do horrible things. But I think that the conversation is like, does a violent video game or movie affect your average person? And I would say
no, but some of them. Hey, I'm not saying ban anything. I like violent movies, but I'm just saying let's not be silly here. Of course, it's causing some people to kill people.
You think non-mentally ill people could be affected by a movie to go commit murder?
Yeah, dorky kids. I mean, like, who did, like, just like, yeah, sure.
I don't buy it. Somebody says that's fucking great. Trevor is already on fire today. Well, all right.
No, I mean, it's gotta.
It's gotta?
It's gotta. Yeah.
No, dude. If I tell a scary story to somebody, it doesn't mean they're gonna go like, do a horrible thing.
No, it doesn't mean they're going to. But like, if you show like a violent movie to like millions of people, there could be one fucking weirdo there.
Yeah, okay,
who's gonna...
but see, I think you're kind of making the same point I'm making. A weirdo, like some crack job out there who's going to do it anyway, maybe could get pushed just over the edge.
Everyone's like, "Shut up, Trevor. It does not. I'm not trying to take away your movies."
And then here I get Zach Charles Manson did nothing wrong, Kreger. So you can't go to chat for any sort of.
I'm not Tipper Goring this. I'm just saying, like, of course.
Yeah. All right.
Of course it does.
I'm searching for Bigfoot because of Zach. Yes, my Bigfoot thing is coming out soon, April 20th. Keep your eyes peeled. Got to plug it real quick.
They say my audio's still fucked up.
It sounds okay to me. I mean, you're a little hot, but not bad.
Coming in a little hot.
Okay.
Oh, everybody was saying that I'm a white supremacist because of this shirt. Is that really caught on now? Like you can't wear Hawaiian shirts? Is that a thing?
I hope that's not the case because I think Hawaiian shirts are cool, but I guess
like Hawaiian shirts. Yeah.
The boogaloos of it sucks, man.
I think you can be like, nah, you don't get this one. You got the okay symbol.
Yeah.
Be happy
Look,
with that.
If you had an AR-15 strapped to your chest, then I'd be like, Trevor, you're looking a little WP over there. Yeah. Fuck it. So Thomas Middleditch was a little too handsy at a sex club.
I could be completely underplaying it because I didn't really read all of it, but that's what Twitter seemed to be saying. So this is like, so at first he got it not in trouble, but everyone was like he did an interview where he's like, I'm the face of swinging or something like that. Like,
that's not a good thing to say.
No, and because everyone's like, gross, shut up. And then this happened. So I don't know.
Okay, people want the chat to slow down. Hang on. Slow 90? I have no idea what to slow it to. I did 90. I don't know if that's bad. Oh yeah, people are asking, have you seen Eric's movie yet? Bad Trip.
I haven't.
I think I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, it came out now, right?
Oh, 45 people want? I'll do 45. Slow 45. There you go. Sorry, guys. I got you. I don't know that 90's too slow. Now I do. God. Well, that's interesting, man. I wonder if he's going to be canceled.
Oh, probably fine. I know a girl who he tried to pick up once.
How did it go?
She said it was weird.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Like, he just came up to her and just asked her if she wanted to have sex, and she's like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So forward. I guess when you're famous, you just start doing stuff like that.
I guess it seems to always be a certain type.
What type?
Well, it seems from
I'm very intrigued.
From my look, I don't know shit. I'm an idiot, but it seems to me that a lot of times it's guys who probably didn't have a lot of success with girls before they became famous.
Sure.
That they're all of a sudden like, rah, like,
But you kind of think that guys like that, and I'm not talking about Thomas, I'm just saying the hypothetical guy who couldn't get a girl before he was famous. There's another guy we could both name right now that I bet we're both thinking of.
Yeah.
But you'd think he would have developed better skills because he was kind of a nerd. You'd think that would make him like really work out his like how to hit on girls skills, but I really think he worked out how to be funny skills instead.
But like, look at Harvey Weinstein.
We're not talking about Sam and Timmy, guys. No. Well, Harvey Weinstein, he's a monster. You know what I mean?
He's just a monsterish looking person, like just a gross person, like Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
It must be Darren. We're not talking about Darren. Oh my God, Darren is like the last dude. Darren was like the fucking player of our group, though. He dated Megan Fox. Darren dated Megan Fox when she was like 18
Jensen?
years old, dude.
Famke Jensen?
Famke Janssen, right after Megan Fox. Seriously, no, not joking. Megan Fox used to come to our shows because she was like Darren's girlfriend, and we were like, Darren's young girlfriend is like gonna come out to the bar with us after. Like, I don't think that's fucking cool, dude. Like, people were like being like that.
Well, Famke Jensen used to come to all of our shit.
Yeah.
Darren was always just very like, he was like a waiter, but then he was always just like banging celebrities.
People can't get over this, that Darren dated Megan Fox. Yeah. He's a legend.
No, he's pretty.
Megan
He's always
Fox
pretty
was
cool.
also very, very nice. She was really, she was shy. She was like,
I didn't like her.
Why?
No, I don't know. But I normally didn't like people's girlfriends.
Yeah, why?
They're just new people. Oh, I'm making a sex on the beach.
Am I rocking the armpit holes? Oh shit! Look at that. This shirt was made, I think, on season 1. So yeah, this is old.
I'm making a sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach?
Yeah.
All right, what's in that?
It said peach schnapps, but I couldn't find it, so I found something called peach nectar. I guess that's the same thing.
This is like lemon juice in your fucking...
Yeah, and then I got cranberry juice and orange juice and vodka.
All right.
So
it's a snacks on the beach?
Sex on the beach.
Oh, okay.
I'm going through my girl drink phase.
You're getting white girl wasted.
Yep, exactly.
Very cool. Very cool.
So welcome to Newsboyz. Here it is. Flagship show, crown jewel of the whitest kids empire. Every week Zach and I come out, we put the whole team on our shoulders, and
we make it look easy.
And it is. I realized something.
What?
Well, when we finished Whitest Kids You Know, the television show ran from 2007 to 2011, I believe. And
Is that right?
2007 to 2011. Yeah. So it had how much material do you think we made?
I don't know, 50 episodes. Say 9 sketches an episode, 450 sketches.
I'd say it's about 25 hours of content.
Okay, 25 hours.
25 hours of content. And that's all there was. 25 hours of content, Whitest Kids You Know content, for 10 years. And that's all there was. And then people just have to watch that. And I just realized that since we started 6 months ago, we have created 50 hours of Newsboyz.
Of Newsboyz?
50 hours of Newsboyz.
Really?
Yep. And we have also done 50 hours of Stuff Sucks Saturday. So the amount of content that we have been putting out, there has never been a better time to be a Whitest Kids fan. And it has never been easier because you don't need to have Fuse TV. You can just go on your local internet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody says, Trevor, stop. I can only get so hard.
I'm going to try this.
All right, you try that. I'll read some of these real quick. Beans donated.
Oh, it tastes like shit.
Well, sure.
I did something wrong.
He says, donated 5 earlier to say this, and now I had to donate my other 2 donations to say this. Damn it. AC/DC sounds like Elmo after gargling nails, and I'm here for it. I agree with you. Lil John donated $50. He says, skeet, skeet, skeet. I have worked with Lil John. I've spent time with Lil John. And I found him to be absolutely delightful. Have we talked about this?
No.
Yep.
Where did you work with him?
He was on an episode of that show about a boy I did.
Oh.
And he was like vegan and drinking green tea and very quiet and very funny and dry and not what at all. And
yeah,
he fucking ruled.
That's cool.
It was cool. I liked him. Blaze It Like 9/11 donated. Said, Zach, you missed 3 of my donations last week. I still love you though.
Somebody goes, the show is called About a Boy I Did.
Yeah, sure.
Because that's how you said it. You know that show About a Boy I Did?
About a Boy I Did? They got me in all that trouble. Zach, you missed 3 of my donations last week. Still love you though. I'm sorry, man. I wanted to say that you and Trevor both naming your little one Augie is the real live equivalent of the peeing upon my leg sketch. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a weird take.
Both of us refuse to change.
Yeah. Mike Penis G donated $25. Says, Trevor looks like the wrestler Edge. I don't know.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Interesting. Will you screen share a shot of him so I know what you're talking about?
Let me find him.
Professor Marth Live donated, said, here's $10 because I feel bad you read my poor man comment. Also, have you talked about your barbershop quintet and your white boy casting mix-up on stream? I doubt it. I don't know. I could. Jackalade donated $10, says, nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Griggle Groggle donated and said, hey, Trevor, would you recommend the NBC Page program? What did you do during your time there? Love you guys. Thanks for all you do.
Yeah, I would. I wasn't a very good Page, though. So you're supposed to get assignments, and I hardly ever got assignments. So I just basically did tours for the whole year. They gave me one assignment down on, the Wall Street, the stock exchange. And I had to be on the floor of the stock exchange, but then they kicked us all out of the stock exchange. They didn't want NBC Pages down there anymore.
What was your assignment at the stock exchange? What were you supposed to do?
I was just basically because they did a show. NBC would broadcast live from the stock exchange, so I just did whatever they wanted me to.
Which would be go get coffee?
Nah, not coffee, but like, run these tapes to this guy, that kind of thing.
Okay. All right.
Here's the Edge. Want to see him?
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. I see it a little bit. There's something about the eyes.
We have the same body and eyes.
Show me another photo. The same body, yeah. Not in that photo.
Right there. Right there. There's right there.
I don't
There's
know,
your boy.
man. I guess.
We look identical.
Interesting.
All right, I'm going to show you a picture, and I'm not going to tell you who it is, me or the Edge, and you're going to have to pick who, and you're going to have to guess who it is.
Okay. But I'll probably get it right. I'm pretty good at this kind of thing.
Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up. Oh man, I got
Lemon Party.
I got the guy from U2.
Please show us something that'll get us totally pulled from Twitch.
All right. So I'm not telling you who this is.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I
show
heard a
it to you.
screenshot.
Yeah, I just screenshotted it.
Oh, so it's me.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, it's not you. And chat, don't tell him. Don't look at chat. Just like try to guess on your own.
I'll
with no
open
help.
up the dono window so I can't even see chat.
Okay. All right, here you go. Okay. I have too many windows open. Where's the zoom window? Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. And boom.
Well, I know that that's the wrestler guy because of the tattoo. I know you don't have that tattoo.
See, that's wrong. That's me.
Really?
Yeah.
But you don't have any tattoos. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's a fake. It's a henna. But
Well,
yeah.
that's
see?
not fair. You got to give me another one. That's fucked up.
But I'm telling you, it's pretty crazy.
Tazu, did you change your name? Didn't it used to be Tazu for you? I just had muscle memory. He says, "Hey guys, can you settle an argument we've been having in the Discord? Jesus Loves Cocaine has stated he lives B and IHOP, but has anyone really been far? Even has decided to use, even go want to do look more like eat my shit." Cat Burger donated, said, "Hey Trevor, don't lean into the mic when people complain that you're too loud, you sociopath. Love ya." Dolcam donated, says, "I can't believe Trevor donated just to say he looks like the Edge." Max Rab donated, said, "Got a new job so I can finally donate after watching the stream since you started. Let's go to Mars, boys." Thank you, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for everyone that donated.
Hell yeah. We're doing some editing on Mars on a Sunday.
Yep, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we're editing the audio of it. Someone says, "Trevor, try really hard not to lean into the mic." Got it. All right.
Don't let them bully you, man. You lean. If you want to lean, you lean.
So what else happened this week in the news?
Jessica Walters died.
Right. That was sad.
It was sad. She had some big dust up with what's his butt? Jeffrey Tambor. Remember that?
Yeah. I think he's a dick.
Yeah, I think he's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like everybody like didn't like all the people from that show try to like they said they like gaslighted her or something. There's a weird interview.
There's a panel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I Stuff Invisible Dogs. Thanks for gifting, my friend. Zach, are you drinking again? You look mighty excited. What? No? Zach needs to get louder, and then we all turn our speakers down. It's the only solution. How about this? I'll move my mic closer. How did she die? Was she that old?
Well, she's 80.
Was she 80?
Yeah, you just kind of die when you're 80.
All right. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Larry McMurtry died, which was that made me very, very sad.
Larry Murphy?
Larry McMurtry. He wrote the Lonesome Dove books.
Oh,
He was awesome.
I never heard of him.
Um,
What are those books about?
Cowboys and Indians. Fucking awesome. Super violent.
It's cool. Not that he died, but
No, the books are cool.
yeah. What else happened in the
Dominion
news?
sued Fox News. Well, hasn't that been going on forever? Didn't they sue Fox for like billions of dollars?
Oh yeah, and also Cinnamon Toast Crunch has.
We actually were talking about that before you hopped on. We showed the shrimp photo and everything.
Yeah, there's got shrimps in it.
Green Nasty Noodles, thanks for gifting.
And then some people think that guy's a liar.
I think he's a liar because he found another box with another weird thing in it. So the same
But,
guy
like,
found 2 boxes with crazy shit in them? Come on, dude.
But also, he's like a marketing guy or something. Like, he's like a comedy writer, but then, like, everybody was tweeting. They're like, I've worked for him. This guy is a big liar.
Oh.
Like,
Will you tell the story of when... You might not want to tell it, so I'm going to try and be vague, but... No, you can tell. Tell the story of when you were interviewing writers for your
Oh,
prank
yeah,
show.
I'll tell that.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
But the guy's wife was Topanga.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I didn't watch the show Topanga was on, but I guess
Oh, you
that's
didn't
a
watch
big
Boy
deal.
Meets World?
No.
Yeah. No, so she directed one of my Disney shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and and everyone kept being like, "Stop! Don't call her Topanga," because I couldn't remember her real name.
So you watched Boy Meets World?
No, but I mean, not really, because it was kind of a little old for it.
Yeah.
But my roommate at my first college was obsessed with it, and he had them on VHS, and he watched it round the clock.
Okay, so that dude's super lame, right?
He just
You can't bring like Boy Meets World energy to college, dude.
yeah, he watched Boy Meets World round the clock, smoked cigarettes, and just ate Vlasic pickles out of a jar. That's what he did.
Oh my
and
God.
So our whole room smelled like pickles and cigarettes. And he just watched Boy Meets World all the time. So yeah.
All right, tell the story of the writer.
So I'm interviewing writers for a show I'm doing, and me and my like writing partner are the people coming in and everything like that, and then our assistant comes in one day.
And it's a prank show, right? That's kind of a key bit of info.
Yes, it's a prank show. So then one of my assistant comes in and he's like, so one of the writers, I guess the nanny was sick and his wife has to work, so he has to take their baby with him to the interview. Is that fine? And we're like, sure, that's, I guess, fine. Yeah, weird, but okay.
Was there a part of you that's like, no, but I can't say no?
Oh, of
I have
course,
to say
exactly.
yes.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, just don't. We won't hire him. No, I was like, no, sure, fine, yeah. And so then, like, we're interviewing people, and then later in the day, he comes in, and my assistant's like, I have to help him in the parking lot because he has to get like the baby stroller out. And we're like, all right, we'll go help him like that. So he goes down. And then we don't have an elevator at this place. It's like we're on the second floor. So he's taking this baby carriage up the stairs, like, and he's bringing it in, and he pushes the baby carriage in. He's like, guys, I'm so sorry.
And it's like
yeah, it's a huge baby carriage. Its back is to us, and he's like, so sorry. I just the nanny was sick, and we got it. It's fine. He's like, and also I haven't been able to feed the baby. Is it cool if I feed the baby right now, but just before we get going? And we're like, okay, and he takes out a bottle, and then he's like feeding it, and then he goes, and he spins the baby carriage around, and it's a stuffed monkey in a baby outfit, and he goes, it's a monkey. And my writing partner and I just go, oh, like, we didn't give him anything. We were just like, so let's hear your pitch. Like,
oh my God. I mean, what does he do after you guys are just stonewalling him?
He had no idea.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
no
psycho.
idea.
So psychos don't pick up on cues, right?
No idea. And so, like, and then he got up that morning, he loaded up the baby carriage, like, like the monkey, he was getting out of his car, and then he took it and he left like that. And we're like, he must be so no. So then I was like to my assistant, I was like, call his agent, let him know that he shouldn't do that. Like in like interviews. And my partner, my writing partner, he turned to me, he goes, no, don't you ever call that agent and tell him that. And he's like, why? And he's like, because I want that guy to go out there and be doing that on his interviews, because otherwise he will trick people into hiring him.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, you that's the red flag that people should see. Kind of
Yeah. Do not help idiots.
Yeah, but then later that night he sent us an email. Like, I was like, that guy must be mortified, poor dude. Like, because he did it and we didn't react at all. And then he like went on to this thing, And I was like, oh, he must be so miserable. Like, and then we got an email that night and he was like, guys, the monkey has signed with the Goldbergs, but I'm still available. So he like,
oh my God, he's leaning into it.
Still doing it. Yeah. So.
That's insane, dude.
I love that.
Only in LA.
It's a monkey. But to this day, my writing partner and I, whenever anyone says a joke and it just bombs, we go, it's a monkey.
Oh my God. Fucking great.
He goes, was it a real monkey? No, that would have been rad. No, it was a stuffed monkey.
In all of the pranks you guys did on your Disney show, did any of them go real wrong?
No, not really. One went real wrong on the TBS one I did. We did a bit where it was we were gonna. I told you about this. We did a bit where we were gonna. I was pretending to be a barber, and I'd never cut hair before, so people would come in and I'd accidentally shave their head, but we were really gonna do it, and we did it. So how we would do it is that we would find people who wanted to play a prank on their friend, because that's how we would de-escalate the situation. When they were super mad at me, all of a sudden we'd bring out their friend and be like, your friend set you up and you each get money, kind of thing. And so that way you get people really mad, but then they would sign the release form, because you have to sign the release form after you do the thing. So that's what we would do. And so this one lady was like, oh, we'll get my friend, Carol or whatever like that. She's a great best friend of mine. She'll be so pissed, but she'll think it's hilarious, kind of thing. And we're like, okay, sure. And then, so the lady's there early and she's in the back and she's like, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Like, and she's so excited like that. And then the lady came in.
Chad is saying that you've told the story before, but I don't remember this story.
I don't think I've told the part about
I know you've talked about this prank, but I don't think you've told
this is not, I haven't told this story.
Yeah.
So anyway, it comes out where the lady she smells something's up. And she's like, I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this, like that. And she like backs out the last minute. And then the lady comes out and she's like, Carol, fuck you, and all this stuff like that. And they were nemesises. Like, she had stolen that lady's husband.
Oh, so this was not I'm going to prank my friend. This is like revenge on my enemy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Brilliant.
And so she fucked her husband. And so then she was pissed. And she knew that lady was an actress who was in a contract that she couldn't change her hair drastically. So it was like this big layered plan that this lady had. And then they were just fighting and yelling and like super like Jerry Springer shit, like in the middle of the thing while we were trying to shoot and wait. And we eventually were like, get the fuck out of here, both of you. Like, and we just kicked them both out. We're like, fuck all of you. Like,
Oh my God, that is amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to turn your mic down a little bit. You're peaking.
Man.
Yeah.
How is this? Is this any better?
I don't know. Hard to tell you. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Did you turn it down?
Yes.
Turn it down more.
How about now?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
It's called clipping, not peaking. Okay. Thank you, Green Nasty Noodles. Keep me honest over here. I appreciate it.
Someone
that's
said turn your
fucking
gains.
amazing, dude. That is diabolical.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed. I was like, all right.
You should have hired her to be a writer on your show. Be like, you got the goods.
She's
evil.
a psycho. Yeah.
Let me read some more really quick. Helen Killer 805. I like that. Helen Killer. Pretty cool. Says, can you please talk about the boyfriend show that you just posted about on Instagram? I'm so fascinated and so heartbroken that we never got to see it. Love you all lots. Also, Trevor looks great tonight. Wow. It's a henna tattoo. Wink says, Zach is a fucking dummy, dudes. Lizard Queen says, hi, Trevor. Malia O, not appreciate the donation, but guys, I'm only reading donos above $10 because I spend too much time reading the donos. So I appreciate the money. Malia O, Jake Sequoia Armstrong, I appreciate it. Ostensibly cross-dressing donated, says 25 and balding, should I shave it all? Yes. The Monkey donated, says, fuck you, Trevor. I did sign with the Goldbergs and I fucking killed, bitch. And JDog1822 says, can we please have Feisty Boys now? Zach, Trev, most annoyed you've ever made each other ever. Please, love you. We've talked about that on here before.
Yeah, we've done almost a whole episode on that.
Yeah.
We can't keep going over the same stuff.
No. And Blaze,
But thanks
like
for the donation.
Huh?
But thanks for the donation.
I mean, we're going to take your money, okay? Blaze Like It's 9/11 donated, says, it's really awesome to see that you like Souls. My friends and I have been on Dark Souls 3 run playing as the whitest kids for a while. How did Chris D'Elia get uncanceled? What did he use to get out of jailbait free card? Is he uncanceled now? Is he doing shows?
I think he's just doing his, he's like, I'm just going to keep doing my podcast.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. popped up on my some feed, something doing like
Oh, how's he doing?
special. You know, I know he's
Oh,
doing stuff, but I don't know. Seems like these people just kind of uncancel themselves and be like, well, I'm just gonna do my thing, and it tends to work, I suppose.
they're just not as big.
Yeah, he's just
You
not
know?
gonna get a TV network to give him a show again.
Yeah.
That's kind of the power of being a comedian, is you can kind of do that.
You can still, if you can still sell a room out, people will pay you to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, he sounds all depressed on his shirt too. Chris is still in some deep water, I think. On his show, I think you mean, but I don't know. I've never listened to his show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on. So McNarly99 has a comment. He says, Louis asked if people would want to watch him jerk off. He has kinks. Who fucking cares? All right, but you have to recognize that there are situations where asking someone if you can jerk off is really wrong. Like if you're asking someone who works for you, because you're putting them in a situation where they are now having to like reject their boss. You've created this incredibly awkward moment. That's
You're talking about Aspen, though, aren't you?
What?
You're talking about the girls in Aspen.
No.
aren't you?
I'm talking about the girl at his show that worked there.
Oh.
Guys, some of them did. You fucking dummies. Some didn't. Some did. So that's the deal. I don't care if Louis jerks off in front of people, but if it's like consenting, but I don't think that's the whole story. Anyway, what else?
What was I gonna say? I forget. What were we talking about? Chris D'Elia came up.
Oh yeah, Reddit got in a lot of trouble this week.
Reddit?
Reddit.
What did they do?
They hired I'm gonna get this wrong, so chat. I can't believe I'm saying this, but please correct me. Oh my god, I'm gonna ban AOC Deepfake fan. I might fucking ban you. Watch it.
What did they do?
Well, their comments hidden, so chat can't see it, but they're being an asshole.
I want to see it.
I guess tell me if I got this right, that they hired a mod to be on staff who had posted some very aggressive anti-trans stuff. And so the issue was like they didn't vet this person like at all to find out that this person is like got hateful speech in their I don't know if it was like in their tweets or what it was. So no, she's not trans. She's anti-trans. I got it not even close? Okay, so I'm way off. I got it all wrong. She was trans?
Now it's Newsboyz.
Oh, that's what it was. She was trans. She had defended her father, who was accused of pedophilia, and she defended pedophiles. Am I right about that? Did I get it wrong again? I think I got it right. I think I got it right that time. She is trans. Her dad was accused of pedophilia, and she defended her dad by defending pedophilia. Okay.
Defending pedophilia.
Yeah. That's what
not defending her dad like my dad made a mistake or anything like that. Like she was like, pedophilia, think about it.
Yeah, she's like, maybe it's not as bad as you think.
That's crazy.
Okay. All right. This is a weird goodbye Zach show. I'm not going anywhere, dudes. Come on. Somebody says, and her husband is a pedophile. I don't know. I don't know any of the facts. Obviously, don't listen to me. Why is this show called Newsboyz? What are we doing?
I had never heard of any of that.
It was like all over Reddit. Do you still go on Reddit?
Not much. I go on our Reddit. I go on the Reddit WKUK.
Do you? What do you do? What's your internet habit? Okay, so you've got 20 minutes, no work. You're surfing the web. Let me guess. Drudge Report is number one for you, right?
I go to Drudge Report a lot.
Do you still go to the Chans?
Every now and then, you know. They're kind of lame. I go to a bunch of conspiracy sites.
Like what?
I don't want to say them because then they'll be because I like getting the stuff from them. Like
you like lurking. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I just like kind of, you know what I do a lot? I go on Twitter. I just like deep dive Twitter, like for news and everything. And then I watch a lot of TikTok.
Really?
I love TikTok.
Show me, you know, I've never gone on TikTok.
It's
show
really
me, show me a thing that you like on TikTok.
Well, it's hard to do it without the phone.
Oh,
like,
really? It's not on.
Yeah.
It's not on your desktop.
It doesn't work great on the desktop. It's just like there's just like weirdos, and then you kind of are like, oh, that's a weirdo, and then you just kind of, I'll follow that weirdo, and then you just have like a little window into some weirdo's life. You know?
Is Mikey Miles on TikTok?
No, he's not.
Let's talk about Mikey Miles.
Well, here's the thing about. Yeah, I guess we could talk about Mikey
Why?
Miles. Well, the thing, it's like people don't like it when it's kind of one of those things
They
where
don't want to
like
blow up his spot.
They don't want to blow it up, like, you know, because Chris D'Elia started hanging out in there and like thinking he was funny and like making comments, and then everyone would be like, "Shut the fuck up, Chris D'Elia! Like, get the fuck out of here! This is like our little like fort."
Yeah,
I think so.
All right.
But yeah, he just started an OnlyFans.
He did? Mm-hmm. Oh my, that so doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
When is the Whitest Kids and Charlie D'Amelio collab happening? I don't know who that is. What's up with your cameo? I don't know. What's up with Timmy's cameo? So we're going to be on the front page tomorrow.
That's awesome.
That'll be fun. But Darren can't make it.
Uh-oh.
Why is Darren traveling so much, dude?
Dude, he lives on vacation.
He really does.
Like they're selling their house, and I feel like they just decided, like, until we buy a new house, let's just be nomads for a while.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. Someone says, no point in watching it. No, you gotta watch, because we'll bring our A game when we're on the front page.
Canceled what show? What are you guys talking about? I should just not look at chat too much anymore. Every time I look, I get totally fucking derailed. Jake Sequoia Armstrong donated, says, thank you, Trevor, for putting us on the Eels. Love the Sad Foot song. What's your favorite song album?
My favorite song of theirs is actually called The Mansions of Los Feliz. I love that song.
Interesting. Popcorn Factory CEO, thank you for donating. RJ Brunoff donated, says, Zach, since you like Souls, have you checked out Neo? Think you dig it. Can't get into it. Whoa! SteoFan42 donated $300. My friend, thank you so much, dude. That is fucking great. Thank you. He says, what's the news on the next RPG? You know what? We got to figure this out. I'm only here in America for one more month, so I don't think I can be part of it.
Right.
But the guy that we're going to try and coordinate the Harmontown guy to do it, right?
Did anyone talk to him?
I talked to Sam about it, and he was like, "Oh, I'll check," but I don't think he will check. We have to make him check. Interesting. But yeah, we want to do an Old
it's
West.
like we probably shouldn't start it until you leave.
Well, I think we should start it soon because we got to get the Patreon up and running, and I feel like that's part of the Patreon. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
We'll make it available to everyone, but Patreon subscribers will get it early. So if you don't join the Patreon, you'll have to wait. People say, no, vampires. Dude, vampires can exist in the Old West. If someone wants to be a and Ewoks could exist in the Old West, you know?
We should Yeah, we should. Maybe we'll talk about. We'll figure out a plan on self-suck tomorrow.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Can Darren describe Megan Fox's vagina for a hype train?" That's not nice. I don't know why I read that.
May McDonough's Music donated $30. Thank you. Says, Zach, can't wait until Sasquatch. If you get a chance, check out the garage rock opera concept album my band did about Sasquatch called Bluff Creek Beauty Queen by the Make Company. It's hairy as fuck. Cool. That sounds cool. And BJ...
So this is Trevor banging Zach fan art. Did you see that?
Wait, what?
There's someone drew us fucking.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, but we don't do our fan art on this show. We do that on Self-Suck, so you got to watch tomorrow.
I don't know, but you know what, Timmy, it's funny. Have you noticed this? Whenever Timmy mentions Newsboys, he's just dripping with contempt.
Yeah.
He really is. He's like, and he always says, I don't know, I don't watch Newsboys.
Yeah. It's understandable.
Why?
If I were Timmy, I'd have contempt for this show too.
So where I'm going with this is I don't think Timmy will pull it for the fan art. I think he'll be like, nope.
Yeah, he pulls everything for Zucchini Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who draws anything for Zucchini Boys, you want to get on Self-Suck Saturday, you draw yourself a Zucchini Boy. You're getting on, and it lingers too. It's not like, somebody says something for Newsboys, it's on for a second, and then he moves on, and then like someone does a doodle on like a napkin for Zucchini Boys, and he just sits it up there. And he's like, oh, is this still up? Oh, and then he like moves off.
God, amazing. BJ Thrust donated, says, I just want to hear about Darren. All right, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. Zach, should only the 1% pay reparations?
Who his wife dated?
What?
You know who Darren's wife dated?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oscar Isaac.
Isaacs.
They have those two were just killing it back in the day.
It's funny because like they're not allowed to see Megan Fox and Famke Janssen movies when they got together because she didn't want to see movies with his ex-wife, or ex-girlfriend, which is I kind of
so like
get
he
it,
couldn't see, so they just couldn't see Transformers.
So they couldn't see Transformers. Well, Famke Janssen's in a lot of movies,
right?
And then suddenly Oscar Isaacs blows up and becomes one of the biggest movie stars. So now it's like he can't go see a Coen Brothers movie. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, he's in a lot of cool shit.
You know how like every couple like
is it Isaac? I guess I was wrong. It's Isaac. All right.
You know how like every couple like when they hit like 20 years together, they do a thing where they get all of their exes together and like everybody fucks in like one kind of in just like a pit kind of thing. Like everyone does that.
Do you think that'd be
like,
fun?
But like when they get to that 20th anniversary and they have to do that,
yeah.
Oh my God, there's gonna be a fucking red carpet there.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be like.
In a
like that everybody's like, wait,
right.
what? Everyone's like, Trevor, what?
You guys don't know about that?
You guys don't know the 20-year fuck pit?
Somebody says Middleditch did that. Yeah. Yeah. Timmy Williams donated. Says, would you guys shut up about me, please? Sorry, Timmy. Taking Medication donated. Says, why have you never tried to high five on the split screen? Because seems weird.
Because the way that we see it, it's up and down. It's not side by side.
Oh, mine's side by side.
Oh, mine's up and down.
This is just doing a screen grab. This isn't doing like anything special.
Ah.
Interesting that yours is up and down. Why is that?
I don't know.
All right. You guys might also want to consider Brennan from Dimension 20. You have an in with Sam, the guy who founded College Humor, since you were in a College Humor video. Does College Humor even exist anymore?
Probably a t-shirt shop now.
Oh.
That's where they made all their money. Because remember, those were like the first people that like I ever knew that were millionaires.
I know. It was weird, right?
And like all of a sudden, like College Humor got huge, and you'd go to like their parties, and it was like they were our age, but they were like all of a sudden like loaded. And
it was weird how it really did kind of go to their head. Like Ricky and Jacob, right? I remember we went to a party at Jacob's house. He had his huge loft in Soho, which is a very expensive neighborhood in New York City. I remember he had like a grand piano. And it was like You're 24 years old, dude. Like, what the fuck? And by the way, that's cool. If I was a multimillionaire, I'd probably buy a grand piano and so a lot. I'm not beefing. I'm not negging the dude. Negging? What am I saying? But it was just weird, man. And they're also just like, I don't know. It was weird.
But I think a lot of their money came from T-shirts.
Really?
Yeah, but that was a huge business for them. Like, I think they had a percentage of all those T-shirts that would be sold through that website.
Wow.
And they made bank off that.
God damn. Amazing. College Humor's company went out of business, says Derek. Hey, Zach, if you can get Reese Darby on, it would be a cool Bigfoot conspiracy show. He already does a podcast called The Cryptid Factor about weird stuff. You know what? Before I go to Europe, Trevor, you're down, right? If I got Reese to come do a Newsboyz?
Oh, yeah. I'll take a week off.
No, you could be on, or you could take a week off, or you could be on it. It's up to you.
That'd be cool.
I have to ask him, but I'm sure he'll say yes. Although he is in New Zealand, so it would be a weird time. Hey, Siri, what time is it in New Zealand right now? Hey, Siri, what time is it in New Zealand right now? You stupid bitch.
It's 4 p.m.
It's 4 p.m. Oh, yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, he could do it. I'll be watching it from a bar. I'll pull up to the bar and I'll be like, would you turn on Newsboyz, please?
Zach, have you seen the stop-motion film Missing Link about Bigfoot? No. No.
So, Trevor, did you like my roommate's cosplay? I did. I thought it was awesome.
Oh, I saw that. Poop balls?
Yeah, it was
Scotty?
good.
Yeah, it was good.
I liked it. I liked them so much, I followed them on Instagram.
Cool.
I was like, I'll follow.
Yeah, so I got a lot of attention for that Instagram. I posted on Instagram a shot from the set of Boyfriends, which was a pilot that you, me, and Sam wrote for Comedy Central. We shot it. Didn't get picked up. But it was fun.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
We should watch it one night.
Yeah, that'd be a fun thing to do.
Yeah. Do you have it? I have it.
I don't think I have it on my computer, but it's got to be around somewhere. Rongina says, none of the dudes follow me on Instagram. Rongina, what's your Instagram handle? Let's do it. I'll do it right this moment.
As a matter of fact, everyone should follow Rongina.
Yeah.
Rongina, put your Instagram in the
Let's
thing.
do it, buddy. I'm going to guess Rongina at
Ron.thegray.
Oh, Ron the Gray. Yeah, there it is. Following.
Ron.thegray.
Oh, is this you? I guess my hair's... This is what you look like, huh?
Oh, I want to see what Rongina looks
God
like.
damn, you're beautiful.
Hold on. Everybody follow Ron.thegray.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Were you in the service? I sold this dude a car and he was not happy about it. You were in the
following
service. I
back?
guess I did know you were in the service.
Oh, there's Rongina. Cool.
You got an Estes Flash shirt on? I like it. That's for all the collective soul heads out there.
Oh, we should probably tell people to follow us too.
I don't even... What am I?
I'm Trevor Moore, like iCarly.
I am... Am I Z Kreger or Zach Kreger? I must be Z Kreger. I gotta be Z Kreger, right? I don't know.
Oh, you want me to look?
When did Rongina and Darren date? I don't know. Am I Zach Pickle? No, I don't think so.
You're Z. Kreger.
I'm Z Kreger. Any succulent stories? What does that mean?
This means stories about cacti.
Nope.
Oh, so that boat got stuck.
Oh my god, dude. How
Yeah.
fucking bad does that captain feel? You fuck.
now-
He fucked up the world's trade.
Yeah, it's all fucked now. Like, no one can get gas. And, like, so now all those boats, every boat's having to go around the Cape of Africa. And that's pirate territory. So now pirates are all, like, trying to attack these boats. And it's like they fucked up the whole world.
What do you think that captain is up to today? I mean, he's not on the boat anymore, right? He can't be.
No.
Oh my god. Oh,
He's probably like...
is it a woman?
Was it
I hope it wasn't a woman, dude. That's not a good look. There can't be that many women captains of freighters that size. There just can't be, statistically.
Statistically?
What's the name of it? Is it the Ever Given? The Evergreen?
The Ever Given. And it's the largest container ship in the world. It's only been
That's a guy.
in use since 2018. And in 2019, it hit a boat and sunk it. So it's like, it's only been in use 2 years. This is the most calamitous boat ever. Besides Titanic. That was a big calamity.
Oh, here's the thing. It's, no, Marwa Elson Dihar is not captain of the stuck Suez Canal ship. Internet trolls put a fake headline on a real story. Okay, so no.
Someone said it drew a dick with its GPS before it entered the canal. So it's just like a dude. It's like one of us had to pilot a boat like that with the skill level we have now.
Nate says, have you ever seen the Titanic cartoon movie with the rapping dog? No, but this sounds like a movie made for Trevor. Have any Jessica Walters stories? No. Oh my
God. Did anything else happen?
What's your take on when a celebrity dies and people go on social media talking about what that celebrity meant to them? I find it repulsive.
I hate it. Well, it depends.
Hate it.
It depends. There's a way to do it.
What's the way?
R.I.P. Post a picture. She was great. Boom.
Why is that needed? Why is that necessary?
It's not necessary. No social media is necessary. I hate it when couples talk to each other through it.
I don't feel like I see that.
Oh, that's a Facebook thing.
I haven't been on Facebook in like 7 years.
It's really interesting, actually, because it's just crazy. It's basically it's just old people. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's weird when Facebook came out, and it was like, remember when it first came out and you had to be in college to be on it?
Yeah.
You couldn't be on it if you weren't at some sort of college. And then it was like, then when they opened it up, like, who would have thought that we were like, our parents are going to go apeshit when they can get on this. They are going to love Facebook.
Yeah. Monstrous vermin, thank you, dude. Or dudette.
But yeah, I hate it when they're just like, oh, this is, they all turn it about themselves. And we have a lot of friends who do this.
We do?
Oh, yeah. Like, there are people who will be like, this person died. This person is the person who made me become who I am. That kind of like, this is what all that, and it's all just, it makes it about you. Or and if they've ever met that person in their life, it's a picture of them and the person going up there. So
I hate it.
Yeah.
I really do. There are people I know that do it like so much. I don't know, I'm bailing on this comment.
Someone says, I hope Whitey's Kids outlives me. I don't know about trying to face the world without you boys. That's sweet. Timmy might.
Who do you think will live the longest of all of us?
Timmy.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
That little motherfucker doesn't even have any like dead grandparents. Like they're all like 100, and they like the people in his family lived to be like 108 and stuff like that.
But now I don't know about it. Ben Snap one, thanks buddy, thanks for gifting. Now here's a question. It might come off as callous and mean, but if you've ever been at the weight that Timmy was at his peak, doesn't just the fact that at one point in your life you were that obese drop your life expectancy significantly?
I don't think so.
I bet it does.
You think?
I bet it does.
If you figured it out and you get all the weight off?
I don't know, man.
You think once obese, always obese?
No, I'm just saying. I think it matters. Zach just called Timmy fat. Yeah, well, dude, I'm just being real world here. Timmy would agree with me. I would. By the way, I'm not saying anything I wouldn't say if Timmy wasn't on the stream right now. So don't.
I think if he was obese, like into his 60s, and he got his shit together in his 60s, it probably isn't enough to save him. But like he pulled it together before 40. I think he's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
People think I'm wrong. All right. Why'd you whisper it? I don't know.
Why'd you whisper it?
I don't know. That's a
You'd
good
say it in
point.
front of his face. Why'd you whisper it?
Yeah. No, Zach, it's drugs and alcohol that does that. Like my
Wait,
life
that's not
expectancy
true, is it?
Well, yeah, I think my life expectancy is probably fucked a little bit because of all the drugs and
I'm toast.
cigarettes I did. You're in trouble.
Yeah, because I'm also massive.
You drink, you do a shit ton of nicotine, and you have the what is that called?
Psoriasis.
Psoriasis.
And I'm 6'6". You don't see a lot of 6'6" old people.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because the heart
Well,
has to work harder.
Yeah, it has to work harder.
Damn.
So yeah, I got a lot of things going against me.
Well, hopefully science will catch up and add years to our life, which it probably will at the rate things are going.
Yeah, I'll be bionic.
Yeah.
I hope that within 20 years, there's not one part of me that was original.
Interesting.
Like all my parts are new parts.
I'm into it. Mm-hmm. I'm a 6'8" obese alcoholic. I'm fucked. Well, Smart Henry, you can change 2 of those things.
When you have a kid, there's an option where you can take, they call it like cord blood, and you can pay for it to be harvested and stored,
What is
like
this,
frozen.
blood of yours or of the
No,
child?
it's something that's in there. It's like in the what do
the
you call
fetus?
the baby sack? What's the baby sack that the babies come in?
The placenta?
Yes, that's what it is. So it's in the placenta, and anyway, so that has like the DNA. So basically, you can make. They think you'd be able to make stem cells out of it and regrow organs.
Wow.
So it's a big thing now where people like buy it. So we did it when we had our kid, and we paid the money to have it like preserved and frozen for decades. And
So
stuff
it's
like
supposed to be good for you and Amy?
Well, no, I mean it's supposed to be for the kid, but
That's
I mean
for
it's
him.
got all these cells, but it also has all of the DNA in it, so it should be able to generate organs that all of our bodies would accept.
Wow.
So hopefully we can just make organs for the whole family.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was really weird how, like, don't a lot of women these days, they have the placenta, like, blended into a smoothie and then they drink it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That's weird. It's weird.
Or they, like, have it put into capsules and then they take it over the course of weeks and stuff.
I think that's just for like Instagram photos. Like it's like, oh, like it's like, like you stop paying attention to me for having the baby, like, and then like a week later they're like, now I'm drinking this, which is like that, like, remember me.
Dude, when I was a kid, we had gerbils, right? Or what do we have? We had guinea pigs. And they were my kid brother Sam. He's like the sweetest guy. He's like 9 years younger than me, so he was really the baby of the family. So when I was like a teenager, I'm downstairs playing video games. Sam's mom's gone, so it's just like I think it was just me and Sam in the house, and his guinea pig was pregnant, right? And so he'd been really excited for it to have its litter pretty soon and all that stuff. So I'm downstairs playing video games, and Sam comes running. He's got to be 6 years old. He comes running into the basement. He's crying. He's like, the guinea pig is having the babies? And I'm like, oh, that's cool. He's like, she's eating them. And I was like, what? And I go running up and I look in the cage. And I'm expecting to see she's eating the babies. And I look in and the guinea pig mom is eating this fucking like pink blob that like, it just looks horrible. There's blood, and she's, like, chomping on it. And I was like, oh! And I was really upset, too. And I, like, pulled him into another room, and I closed the door. I was like, I'm so sorry you had to see that, man. I don't know. He was like, why is she doing it? And I was like, I have no fucking idea. Like, she's killing him. He's like, she's killing him. I was like, I'm not going back in there, man. Those babies are dead. Like, fuck it. So we were just, like, spun ourselves into a frenzy of, like, this fucking psycho cannibal guinea pig. And then mom came home and we're like, the guinea pig had the babies and she ate the babies. She ate them. It was so disgusting. And mom like is like, what? And she goes in and looks. They're all fine. They're all totally fine. It was eating, they eat the
baby sack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally lost my shit. I had no fucking idea what I was looking at.
That's hilarious.
What is happening?
There's a bug in here.
Dude, one of my brothers, this is Sam. So my kid brother's best friend is this kid. I'm not going to say his name, but he lived like 4 houses down and they were the same age. So I knew this kid growing up. I still know him today. But he's kind of a fucking weird little kid. But anyway, he had guinea pigs too. They had guinea pigs at the same time. And one night, he slept with the guinea pig cage in his bedroom. One night in the middle of the night. Jesus, this is distracting.
I'm sorry, it's a mosquito.
He got up at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, walked across his room, opened the cage of his guinea pig thing, reached in, picked up his guinea pig, squeezed it until it just gushed down his arm. Just squeezed it to death. Just popped this fucking... It was a gerbil, actually, I'm remembering. It just it just like guts, blood just down his arm. Just stood there like this, put it back in the cage, and like went back to sleep. What the fuck?
Yeah, you just gotta get a new kid.
Yeah.
At that point, you gotta get a new kid.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, how did you know that?
His mom called my mom, like, what the fuck?
And his mom told you?
Yeah, my mom told me. I don't know how I don't remember exactly how I learned it, but yeah.
Did you treat that kid weird for the rest of
his life? I still do. Still weird to me.
Fuck that kid.
It's fucking crazy.
What's his name? What's his whole name?
I can't say it.
Yeah, dude. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, pretty gnarly. I would
Didn't
say
you
that
have
was
another
metal,
friend
but that's not metal. That's just fucked up. What?
Didn't you have another friend whose like dad threw a hamster?
No.
Oh.
What?
Somebody had a story like that.
No.
Was the kid Middleditch?
I was looking at that. Yeah.
What if Middleditch just goes on a tear and is constantly being canceled for things? Like,
I don't know. I mean, he's kind of doing it.
Yeah,
he hasn't been out of trouble for a year, you know? I remember
well, he wasn't in trouble for the last thing.
He was in hot water
it was
at
just
the time of my
cringy.
wedding. Remember that?
Right, because your friend's really tight with him.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was saying I think I know what sex club, because the sex club I went to in LA, I went with my friend Zach, who was actually one of the coolest things ever. He fucking knocked. Dude, so we're at this club doing cocaine. We're going fucking crazy. We're getting after it. It's like this, and it was banging. It was like this huge club where it's like there were like different rooms with like different kinds of parties happening in each one of them. So there's like
Wait a minute, what are you snorting cocaine off of? Not a table, are you?
No, just go in the bathroom and just do it off
Oh,
the
okay.
key.
It could be a fuck table.
It was cool though. There was like a innocent kind of like Tears for Fears room, and then you go in here and it'd be like hardcore house stuff, and it was all kinds of freaks everywhere. It was fun. But these two guys were like following our group around, talking about how rich they were, and we like
Probably wanted to fuck you.
we didn't want to talk to them. They were just like, we're fucking rich and blah blah blah. Zach is a straight up boxer. Like he has no cartilage in his nose because he's a boxer. He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's got like cauliflower ears. He's jacked.
Which is surprising because he's not a big guy.
But he can fuck you
Yeah,
up.
well, because I hung out with him at your wedding. I thought it was awesome.
He rules.
But like, because you told me some of these fight stories before, so in my head it was like this like guy like this, and then you meet him and you're like, I believe he could beat people up.
Yeah.
But like, it's surprising. Yeah.
Anyway, Zach's sister was with us in our group, who like was just in town. He's obviously protective of his sister.
Yeah. So he brings her to a fuck club.
I mean, it wasn't a fuck club, but I think there was fucking happening at the club.
This is my sister. I'm kind of protective of her, so I'm bringing her to the fuck club.
But these guys were talking.
Overprotective brother.
Yeah. So we were out in the courtyard at one point smoking cigarettes, And these guys followed us in the courtyard, and they're smoking, and it was just getting to the point where like it was starting to get hostile. We were like, leave us the fuck alone, like go away from us. Mm-hmm. And his sister said something, and then the dude said something to his sister, and Zach was just like, that's it. And he like took his jacket off, and I was like drunk like, nah dude, Zach, no, it's not worth it, dude, it's not worth it. And he was like trying to sidestep me, and I kept be like, nah, dude, nah. And he goes, if you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna knock you out right first. And I was like, do what you gotta do, you
gotta go. I mean, it's your sister, man, go for it.
He walked up to these guys, and it was like there were two dudes smoking cigarettes, and it was like this. He went like down, and they were like unconscious. It was that fast.
Wow.
And then he just like picked his jacket up and like walked to the exit. And me being like wasted guy, I was like, you fucking He's trying to be like John Wick and like, incognito. Like, and I was just like, you knocked him out, bro. It was great. It was fucking awesome.
So he didn't say anything cool? Because after you beat,
he didn't say anything.
You got to say like no ticket, or you got to, or like sorry about the mess, and you like throw the bartender like.
That would have been rad.
That's rad.
Yeah.
I bet his sister, I mean, she probably wouldn't because they're siblings, but she had to be a little like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's got to be turned on a little bit by that.
Oh, turned on? Oh, come on, dude. Come on,
A guy fights, beats up two guys for her. She's like, damn, sucks that we're siblings. This shit was hot.
Astronaut donated 1111, says, hey Trevor, just curious about your screen setup. Who's topping whom? All right.
Oh, well, I'm on the bottom.
There it is, guys.
There you go.
Nick the Newbie donated, said, Final Fantasy VII is overrated. Chrono Trigger was better. I don't play those games. Slopperson donated, says, RIP Trevor, you were the man who made me brave enough to eat an 18-inch sub in one sitting.
How did I do that? Cool.
I don't know. Amander donated, said, just saying hi. Hi, Amander. Thank you.
Oh, the Goth Club was operated out of the Pig and Whistle on Hollywood Boulevard.
Nope. It was
called
LA.
Cloak and Dagger.
Nope.
Did you ever fuck a person at the fuck clubs?
Nope. Never.
Did any of the people you were with ever fuck anyone at a fuck club? Is it rude to not fuck at the fuck club?
No, I don't think so. I think that the clubs that it's rude to not fuck at, like, they make it pretty clear on entry. Like, I don't think they advertise. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think those are.
There was a
hard clubs
guy
to
we
find.
used to work with who would go to like swinger clubs a lot.
Who?
And I forget his name.
At Imagination?
Yeah. And he would talk about it.
Oh, is it Ronaldo?
No.
Okay.
But he would talk about it, and you'd be like, because I'm not really good friends with him, but you'd be like, oh, you did this like that, and you're like, yeah, okay, I don't care.
It's gross. It's not gross that you did it. It's gross that you're talking about it. It's like I wouldn't show up and be like, so I got laid last night. Let me give you the blow by blow.
Do you know how little I care about your orgasms?
Yeah. Somebody says, Zach, drop the skincare routine. Yeah, I do look very red. I don't think I look as red as I do on screen. I got to be honest. I think it's kind of my camera.
The lighting?
I don't know what it is.
Well, that's
Chrono Tango says eating the placenta keeps the pussy tight. You guys watch the minute hour? Nope, I don't. Super Zero Design donated $50. Thank you. Said Tuskegee Airman plus Interspace. Army Joe loses an arm and the military replaces it with a mech loom operated by miniaturized black dudes. Title Brothers in Arm. Bad idea. I don't know. Jake Sequoia Armstrong donated, said, flagship show, I love you both, especially Zach, you little tomato. I look very red. Thank you.
So this is probably like a big blow for goth sex clubs in LA.
That Middle Ditch is in trouble?
Well, it's like I think the whole club's in trouble.
Well, that's the problem,
also,
right?
Aren't we in quarantine? Isn't there COVID?
When did this happen?
I don't know.
Is there an article about this we could read? Maybe that's going a little too far.
That's not Newsboyz.
Yeah, that's No, but also I feel like Middleditch would be like, they did what?
Oh, they read out the article?
Yeah,
He's not going to find out about this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But we haven't done anything bad. We haven't disparaged him. We're
No.
just talking about the news. Hey, you don't want us to talk about you, don't get in the news. This is Newsboyz.
JDog1822, come on, buddy. That's not cool. I'm going to deny that comment. Come on.
He said, did you ever bang anyone on tour? No.
I did.
Cool.
Yeah. I had to say it. Rich people get to go places during quarantine.
A lot?
No.
No.
The
Not
Goth
even
Sex Club
Darren.
is
So
already
someone said
closed
not even
down.
Darren. We're not counting Darren.
No, but Darren didn't. He had a girlfriend at the time.
No, the joke was they said not even Darren. I was like, well, we don't count banging Darren.
Oh,
That was
right,
what I
right.
meant.
Sure,
like,
sure, sure.
like we would all bang each other.
Horror hotel stories. Ooh. I feel like I missed all the horror hotel stuff. You guys had those. I mean, because we were on the bus.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Go
Someone
ahead.
says, Trevor, you always talk about deep fakes. I do. Did you hear about the mom who made deep fakes of her daughter's classmates? Yes, I did.
I did not. What's the deal?
So, this mom, I believe there's two stories that were similar. I might be mixing them up, but I believe her daughter had like a rival on like a cheerleading thing.
Okay.
Like she had girls that she didn't like, and they were like rivals or something. And so then the mom took her friend's face and made deep fakes of her,
Doing what?
like probably like porn shit, and then she like flooded the internet with it, so to like embarrass her daughter's like rival
Wow.
at school. And so that's horrible. But then on the other hand, you're like, damn, that mom loves her daughter. And it's not being a good mom, but
Is she going to go to jail?
I don't know. Well,
I mean, if it's sexual,
it's also, if it's in high school, they're probably young, so that's weird too.
Can you get in trouble for fabricating? You can. I know the answer to this. You can't like draw a cartoon of child pornography. That's
I don't
still
know.
child pornography, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I bet I'm right.
Someone says, yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you can. Yeah, you can't
You
have.
can
it.
go to jail.
Yeah. Sure. Jake Sequoia Armstrong, thank you, my friend, for the dono.
I wonder if you, like, if that's what you're in jail for. Like, what are you in for? You're like, I made deep fakes of my daughter's enemy. And like I wonder if you get any respect for that, or if they don't like you, or if they beat you up like it's like a child sex crime kind of thing. But she's a girl. I don't know that girls' prisons beat everybody up.
I think you can get your ass beat in.
In girl prison?
Yeah. Dude, do you ever watch that show, 30 Days In?
No.
Do you know about this?
No.
It's crazy. So they have these like wardens of some of these jails who like they want to find out what's wrong with their prison. You know, like they want.
Oh, it's like bar rescue for prison?
Yeah. So these wardens want to know like I want to know like how the inmates are getting drugs in here, and like which of my jailers is like on the take. So what's the best way I could get this? I know. I'll take a bunch of fucking normies who have no experience in the criminal justice system whatsoever, and I'll lock them in jail for 60 days. I think it's called
Wow.
60 Days In. Dude, they just take these people and they just put them in jail. And they're just
That's
like,
crazy.
and they're snitching. You know how dangerous that is? And they have like no fucking experience doing this.
But it's probably not dangerous at a girl prison.
Yes, it is. These girls are ruthless, man. They're beating the shit out of each
No.
other. It's terrifying. Dude, some of these guys get their asses beat. It's crazy. A lot of them have to like get pulled out before they get stabbed. People lose their shit. It's fucking awesome. I really like
In girl prison.
it. Yeah, dude. It's a good show.
I just
I
like
recommend
watching
it, man.
I just like watching the chat when you say things like that. It's just like,
If I said it, it would just be a flood of wow, Zach.
yeah. Now we're talking about a prison of girls.
It's crazy, dude. Well, maybe that's the confusion. When I say girls, I mean women. I don't mean juveniles, which I could see could be. You mean a women's prison?
Yeah.
I stepped on the joke. Women don't have segregation because there isn't enough room. What are you talking about?
If you're a trans woman, will they put you in women's prison, or what do they do?
I have no idea. What a good
Do
question.
they put you in the prison that you identify with?
That is...
Mosquitoes back.
Wow, Zach, so close-minded? What did I say so close-minded? Fuck you, dude.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to.
About what?
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I
What do you think they do?
I
Do
don't
they-
know. That is such a good question. Somebody in here must know, but we'll never know the... Hellcat Crow's wife says in California, yes, meaning yes, you can go to a women's prison if you were born a man but now identify as a woman.
So they send you to the prison of the gender you identify with.
Interesting. Kamala
Sorry,
Harris
mosquito.
fought to keep trans women in men's prison. I don't doubt that. Here in Argentina, I believe they have special prisons for trans people and also people for weird religions. So
Wait,
this is our
there's a
prison
whole-
for trans people. This is our prison for weird religions. That is amazing, dude.
Not gonna lie, I would probably take a weird religion just because I'm like, well, fuck, I want to get thrown in that one. Like, if you're going to jail, you might as well have a weird, because I would want to go to weird religion jail. I bet that's fascinating.
Oh man, you gotta be locked up with fucking assholes.
Just psychos.
I would rather go to regular Gen Pop. Weird religion prison.
You
That
would,
sounds
would
like
you
the
rather go to
worst.
Would you rather go to prison or an insane asylum?
Prison?
Oh, I would rather go to an insane asylum.
I don't
You'd
think
have so many crazy stories.
No. I think you'd regret. Have you ever listened to or you ever read The Psychopath Test by John Ronson? We talked about it on this stream.
We
before.
took that last week.
But he outlines this story about a guy who fakes insanity to get out of being sent to prison, and it works. He got put in an insane asylum, and then he got there, and he's just like, he spent the rest of his time trying to get put in general prison because he was like, it's
Really?
so awful here. Yeah.
What was bad about it?
You just have like less freedom, like you're monitored, you're surrounded by lunatics. Like you got to be taking into account, like you got to. This is your new social circle. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
That sucks.
You're like, this
Monitored,
guy.
drugged,
This guy's
he was
dressed
drugged.
up like a clown. This guy just says riddles all day. This guy looks like a fucking penguin. Like that would be like what it would be like to be in an insane asylum.
Yeah, fuck that. Did you ever watch Midnight Express?
No.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, they released the Snyder cut again in black and white
Why?
because it was they hadn't released it in only black and white yet. So now they released it. So it came out again, but now it's all black and white.
There are definitely some people out there that have seen all three cuts now, and we're so excited to see the black and white cut, even though they just watched the Snyder cut the week before.
I watched it.
You watched the black and white cut and the Snyder cut?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I skipped around in the black and white one. I just watched the scenes that I wanted to see in black and white.
My God. I don't even know you anymore.
It's good. You gotta watch it.
Gore Forest, if you like Midnight Express, read Shantaram. That's a pretty cool book. Kind of the same thing. What other donos do we have? We got Cool Fool 1 donated $100. Thanks, dude. He says, love you boys. Songs from olden times is only funnier knowing Trevor's religious singing background. To Mars. Thanks, man.
Someone
on.
says, Trevor, how good was the Flash scene? They were both great. I don't know which one you're talking about, but the end of the movie Flash scene may be my favorite superhero scene ever. Sorry, I'll stop answering questions about the Snyder Cut
I don't
now.
give a shit.
That's it for this week. Well, save your Snyder questions for tomorrow. I'll answer a couple tomorrow, and we got to space them out.
Hold on and hang on donated $10. Says, Zach, you'll be missed when you're in Europe. You're the glue that holds the whole shebang together. Anyway, happy Friday, flagship. Never miss. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be real rocky when you leave.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, because don't lean in the mic. Because you know how everything works.
Technically, you mean?
Yeah, but also it's fun when everyone's together.
I know.
There's a good energy. But also, even just on a technical thing, I think it'll be pretty rocky.
Well, I mean, Sam always does the tech on self-suck.
Yeah.
Well, you should learn to do the OBS, but you're going to have to anyways because when you do your family show.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to do my show, so I'll have to learn it.
It's not that hard.
Can I do it on a Mac?
I do it on a Mac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
It's harder on a Mac, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be the headquarters then.
Yeah. Trailer
Then you're gonna
Boys
see
has
some
actually been
serious
kicking
shit.
ass lately. What's Trailer Boys? Is that a show on this channel that we don't know
I guess
about?
so. Yeah, I think it is.
What?
And that's mean. Timmy doesn't live in a trailer. It's not what he calls the show. Just because he lives in South Dakota doesn't mean he lives in a trailer.
That's really hurtful and hateful.
Yeah. How does it go? Not everyone who lives in South Dakota lives in a trailer, but everyone who lives in a trailer lives in South Dakota. That's what it is.
Wait a minute. So wait, Trailer Boys is Nate's show? Nate, I don't know about this. Oh, it's Nate and Sam together. I'm guessing. All right.
Yeah, I think Sam was telling me about it. It's Nate and Sam and Emily. And they watch trailers for movies.
Oh.
And they review
And then they
them.
just dunk on them. They just
Probably.
roast them.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
Sam's making his own network.
Interesting.
Sam has a lot of shows.
Nate says there are rumors of it being the flagship show when you leave.
I've never heard a rumor. I've never heard that rumor.
Yeah, I haven't heard that rumor either. I never understood why Zach dislikes Sam Hyde. He said in a past stream because he stood up to Tim Heidecker. So, that's not why.
Yeah, Sam Hyde and Tim Heidecker hate each other. or
Yeah, they
something.
sure do.
Those guys got to smoke the peace pipe.
No. I don't know why I find Sam Hyde to be so distasteful. There's plenty of reasons. I don't really care to go into it. Any Tim heads in the chat? Is that a Tim Heidecker head? I'm a Tim head. I think Tim Heidecker's fucking so funny. But I've gushed about him plenty on this show. I'll stop. Somebody says, Trevor, how tall are you? You said 6'6", but aren't you 6'5"?
I'm 6'6".
Really?
Hold on, let me look at my driver's license. Oh, they don't have height on. Oh no, 6'6".
Wait, Nate, how tall are you? You said Trevor's taller than you. Is Nate taller than Sam, or are they the same height?
Nate's taller than Sam.
So he's got to be your height, because Sam's 1 inch shorter than you, right?
Sam's more than 1 inch shorter than me.
It's so funny, though, for like the
I barely
duration of
consider
our
Sam
friendship,
tall.
every time height comes up, Sam is very quick to point out that he's just 1 inch shorter than you.
Not true.
You don't think so?
He's 6'4", probably. That'd be my guess. He might even be 6'3".
Interesting.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah.
I'll give him 6'4" because I don't want to get the phone call. You shut up, 6'3".
Oh my god. For the kids donated said, hey guys, a couple of people are doing a 24-hour charity live stream for a local children's hospital. Any chance you could raid them tonight? Their name is Pop Tart Pie. They're also fans and would be incredibly appreciative. All right, what do you think, dude?
No, you got to do Fantastic Plastics.
They're doing a live stream for a local children's hospital.
How do we know that?
How do we know? How do we know?
It could be a lie. It could be raising money for something horrible, like fucking like Nazis.
It's true. We
It could
can't
be
in
a-
good conscience raid someone who could be potentially raising
Yeah.
money for Nazis.
What if we with all of God in our heart, like we're trying to do good, and we go over to a children's hospital thing, and then we click it, and they're like, God.
All right, why don't we do a poll and leave it up to chat? How about that? I feel like that's the okay. So I'm gonna try and what is this? Bennington Sam Griffith. What the fuck is this? That must be a poll from last night. New poll.
Someone said they're raising money for a Nazi children's hospital.
Okay.
Now
You-
now that's interesting because it's still a children's hospital,
Children's Hospital Charity.
and just because they're Nazis, the kids don't have any say in that. I mean, I'm sure the kids. I mean, like you want
If the Nazis are giving these children adequate health care, who are we to judge?
I don't want Nazi kids to have cancer.
Well, the way I think is it's normal kids with Nazi doctors. And,
Oh, that's interesting.
And I'm
Because
just
they
saying,
had they had the best doctors.
I mean,
Because didn't we steal all their doctors and scientists after World War II?
we took a few of them for the space
Yeah.
program.
So maybe a Nazi children's hospital would be like the best children's hospital you could be at.
All right, let's do the poll. Should we raid the Children's Hospital?
You don't want to
Charity
keep going down this avenue for a bit? You don't?
for the
Are
Fantastic
you getting
Plastics?
uncomfortable?
And we should also say we're pretty sure that the Fantastic Plastics are not raising money for the Nazis.
No, no. It's not Fantastic Plastics that's raising money, right?
No. It's these other jokers.
Right.
Free Gifts donated said, another great show as always. Trevor, when Zach is out of the country, would you consider doing commentary on your songs? That's a great idea. What about
I could do
Mouthwash
that.
and Pope Rap are some of my favorite comedy songs of all time.
I could do that.
Hopstra.
My God, there's a lot of people in my music that are canceled now.
Really?
Yeah.
Who? In your music?
Yeah.
Was Kale?
Yeah.
Kale was in your music doing what?
In the music videos.
Oh. Who else? This is interesting.
Jay Johnston.
Jake Johnston, canceled as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
Owen Benjamin,
Owen Benjamin.
canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ride with a rough crowd there, Trevor.
Yeah.
Hopstra donated $317.41. What's with the amount there? It's very interesting. Said, please, by the way, thank you. That is incredibly generous. Thank you very much. I super appreciate that.
Thank you.
Says, please watch Businessmen tomorrow. I just started work at a big firm after a 5-year master's, but I'm pretty sure I'm just making dream catchers with Timmy on Christmas. So Businessmen, you were kind enough to include the link here. I don't know which one this is.
Someone says Trevor will get canceled.
Oh. Okay. I will push for Businessmen tomorrow. I will definitely honor that. Principal Rolls donated, said there can only be one flagship show and it's Newsboyz. Thanks for putting the whole team on your shoulders every week. You're goddamn welcome. Why was Jake Johnson canceled? Johnston? Because he participated in the Capitol riot. He was like wanted by the FBI.
But that's like just a different opinion.
Yeah.
Someone said in chat that they caught him.
Did they catch him?
That's what chat
Let's
said.
do a little research. This is news. Jake Johnston. Is it Johnston?
Yeah. There's
No.
another guy who got canceled recently.
It's
But
not
I'll
Jake
tell
Johnson.
you.
Why is this
I'll
not
tell you
him?
offline.
Wait, another guy got canceled?
Yeah.
I'm dying to know what you're going to tell me.
Someone says, "What the fuck, Trevor? What?" I literally haven't done anything.
You're teasing him.
Oh, that I'm not saying it? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Whitest Kids is original MDE. Zach just doesn't want to admit it. He won't give any details as to why he dislikes Sammy Boy. We're not the original MDE. Jay Johnston. That's the fucking problem. We're saying
Jay
Jake
Johnston.
Johnston. It's Jay Johnson.
Who's Jake Johnson?
He's that guy from the New Girl.
Oh, I don't know that show. I don't know her. You ever see that Mariah Carey?
No,
That
what's
Mariah
that?
Carey video? It's so great.
Well, I don't think he got arrested. It would be in the news.
Oh.
Somebody.
Who do you think will get canceled next?
Who in the world?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm not playing this game. Who do you think?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Trying to think.
Ooh, somebody says Jared Leto. That's a good guess. You know Jared Leto's got some weird sex slave shit going on. That guy's got weird shit going on. Come on.
I'm so shocked more music people don't get canceled.
I feel like it's just baked in. I feel like they're like,
'cause people
he's
just
a
are like-
rapper. What do you expect? Is kind of like the idea.
Yeah, because like we all know the Rolling Stones and David Bowie were doing some fucked
I'd
up
be
shit.
pissed if Van Halen wasn't like shoving weird things in women on the bus. You know, I'm not saying me. I'm saying that's the attitude. People
Oh, that's
have.
an important thing to clarify before you. You know, you do know they can clip things without context.
So it says Lil Boozy had his kid fuck an adult for like his 13th birthday and nobody gave a fuck. Yeah.
My friend
Was it his son or his daughter? I would ask.
I know someone who is a physical trainer for a huge rock star,
Okay.
and that rock star is a fucking mess because he is terrified of being canceled.
Yeah.
But his whole thing is like, he's like, here's the thing. He's like, I literally don't remember the 80s. Like, he's like, so if anyone accuses me of anything in the 80s, I just have to be like, maybe. Like, you know, like, he's like, I don't know. Like, so he's like, so he just lives with dread. Like,
Oh my god. Well, remember there was that story in the 90s when Red Hot Chili Peppers were at their zenith. It was like around Blood Sugar Sex Magic. I remember they were playing Wolf Trap in the DC area, and there some 14-year-old girl was waiting outside their dressing room, and Flea and Anthony Kiedis came out and like shoved their dicks in her face. And they
Wait,
got in
how
trouble. They
did
had to
you-
come and go to court. They had to go to criminal court. It was like a whole thing.
oh, shit.
And they got to continue on and be fucking rock stars for another till now. But like, that's a cancelable thing now, you know.
Back
Like,
then, yeah. No,
but in
not
the
not
90s,
back then, but yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, they did bad shit. Seth Rogen is on the verge of getting canceled. They said he's very abusive. Really?
To who?
I don't know. I have not heard that. Mr. Bungle is better. Mr. Bungle is stratospherically better than the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I agree.
So it's a Deep Boys. Oh, I lost it.
Rob
Oh.
Lowe got uncanceled after he got canceled in the 90s. Yeah, Rob Lowe, he did some gnarly shit.
What did he do?
He fucked a minor.
Oh.
Matt Damon is very cancelable because of that dust up he had with Effie on the Project Greenlight. Is that what you're referring to? I don't know.
Who, if they got canceled, would you be like, I don't care. I'm still watching this stuff.
Well, it comes down to the age old, you know, do you separate the art from the artist? You know, like I think
Right.
I would have said that about Woody Allen, and then after watching that doc, I'm like, I don't think I can watch Woody Allen movies anymore.
Pretty hard.
Yeah, it's really tough. Yeah, Jared Leto. If they canceled Jared Leto, I'd be like, I'm not fucking not wearing my 30 Seconds to Mars shirt every day.
I think if some shit came out about Clint Eastwood, I'd be like, that sucks, and I hate that he did that. I still will watch all his stuff.
Clint Eastwood makes some shockingly bad movies sometimes, though, right? You got to admit that.
Well, he's 90.
Even when he was in 90, he still made trash every now and again. And look, I love Clint Eastwood. Unforgiven is a perfect movie. That is a 10 out of 10 movie.
It's amazing.
You can't. I love In the Line of Fire. Love that movie.
Play Misty for me, Jessica
Love
Walters.
Play Misty for Me. Except it is weird that they go to this jazz concert in the middle of Play Misty for Me for 20 minutes, dude. It's 20
That is a
minutes of
super
him
weird
walking
decision.
around a jazz concert. No story. There's like, yeah, I know you want to watch a thriller, but this band is pretty cool. It's so weird, dude.
Well, it's Clint Eastwood being like, get a load of these fucking hippies.
Yeah. It's like much as Clint Eastwood. That was him being like, I'll dip my toe in the counterculture for you.
Yeah.
Smooth jazz. It's like, because he hated rock. He did
He's
not
like,
get down with acid, you know?
It's called jazz, and I'm not killing anyone here.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Pretty wild of me. But that movie is great. I remember I watched Play Misty for Me like alone in high school, like really late at night, and it scared the shit out of me, dude.
Someone says Clint Eastwood just makes movies so he can be racist.
There's that scene.
He did do that for like 3
Yeah.
movies in a row. He's like, I got it. I'm a racist guy.
Yeah. And he would like write all these scenes. He's like, and then I'm going to call him a zipperhead. And you're like, whoa!
I'm gonna
I don't know what that
say-
means, but that's fucked up.
I'm gonna say all the words, every word I can think of.
He came up with all these weird racial slurs that I'd never heard before that were just like, is that fucked up? That's got to be fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes like when he would do something, you'd be like, it hits different than like racism you'd hear like in high school. Like you're like, oh, that's some old school racism.
Yeah.
That's some like, he meant that shit. That was.
What is a zipperhead a slur against? Can I even say that? Is it really?
Probably
against-
not if it's a slur.
I guess not. Oh, that's some Vietnam racism? I don't know that
Zach, save it for the front page.
one. Yeah, I should stop. I don't know, guys. I didn't know it. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. He has some issues. Remember when he came out on the Republican convention with the stool and was just like talking to Obama as the stool?
Yeah. But he didn't show up, or he's not there, like or something like that.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't care. I like him. I love me some Clint Eastwood.
The word in question originated in Vietnam. It's a reference to the tire tracks when they ran them over. That's fucking evil. Jesus.
That's like the most horrible slur. That's terrible.
Yeah, I thought Gran Torino sucked. Personally. And also, partly because that kid... So here, Clint Eastwood only does one take of everything. He just does one take.
That kid has come out now and said he thinks that movie's racist.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, he was like, I was a kid when I was in it. I didn't really know what was going on, but like, I'm embarrassed I was in it.
Wow. The kid's terrible in that movie. And it's not his fault. It's his first movie. He's not an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're paired up with this old guy who just lets everyone do one take. You don't even get to like try it another way. He's like, go ahead. All right, moving on. You're like, no, that is not good, man. That's not how you should work with a first-time actor.
So like one of the kids from my first Disney show, like
J-Dog, you drive me fucking nuts, dude.
One of the kids from my show got cast in a Clint Eastwood movie.
Uh-huh.
And it was in the 315 to Burma or something. I don't know. It's the one about the guys who like beat up the terrorist on a train or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But it jumps back and forth between like when they're kids and when they're like adults. So the kid from my show was going to play, the young version of the guy. So I was all excited. I was like, holy shit, man, you're going to work for I didn't say holy shit because he's a kid, but I was like, you're going to work for Clint Eastwood? That's amazing. It's like, I love Clint Eastwood, and I was all excited. So then he goes over the summer and films it. He comes back, and I was like, what was it like working with him? Like, and he's like, oh, it's so weird. And I was like, yeah, what was it like? He's like, he's really old. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, in his movies, he's not that old. And I was so like, his parents had shown him like Fistful of like they'd shown him like the old movies, so he was expecting him to be that age.
Oh my
He shows up on the
God.
set. He's like, dude, you want to know some inside shit? He's fucking old.
That's really funny. Somebody says, why is Quentin Tarantino not canceled yet?
He likes the feats.
What did he do that was so cancelable?
He likes the feetsies. I don't know.
I don't know either. Somebody says Tarantino sounds like a nightmare to work with. I don't think so, man. I think he sounds pretty cool to work with. He
I
did
know a
almost get
lady-
Uma Thurman killed. Now that sucked.
I know a lady who went on a date with him.
Me too. Same lady.
Oh,
But
really?
she didn't have a complaint. She said it was
No.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, but that guy, feet and everything. Loves feet. Can't get enough of them.
Somebody says Quentin Tarantino ran to Israel, where a lot of pedophiles go because they don't extradite people for that. Is that true? I've not heard that before.
That seems like a weird thing for a country to say. By the way,
Yeah.
we're not extraditing people for pedophilia. I'd be like, I have a bunch of questions.
I've read that Fiona Apple, I'm reading this. I've read that Fiona Apple quit doing drugs because she hung out with Tarantino once on cocaine and was worried that she might be as annoying as he was. That is so
Oh, can
funny.
you imagine anything worse than hanging out with Quentin
He's
Tarantino
like,
on cocaine?
okay. That's my Tarantino
goodness.
impression. Is it good?
It'd be like maybe what's his name? Chris Kattan. If Chris Kattan was on
God.
cocaine, that could be like worse, but like
That would be incredible.
Dan Schneider, someone says. Another feet guy. Yeah, he hasn't gotten canceled for some reason.
Yeah, my Tarantino impression is like Trevor's Borat impression. Yep. What the fuck is Christopher Walken like on coke? I bet you can't even tell the difference.
Do you have any dirt on other famous people?
Sure.
We got tons of it.
Go for it, man. Unleash the beast, dude.
No, that's the weird thing is that you always hear shit. But then like when it comes out, you're like, "Oh yeah, I heard that shit." Like that. But then there's this kind of thing where people are like, people in entertainment knew but they didn't say anything. But it's like, what are you supposed to do? Like you can't go to the cops and be like, "Hey, I was at a party and I heard a rumor."
Yeah.
That like, you can't just go and you can't citizens arrest people.
Meadowhand says, "Is there an auction tomorrow? My stimulus check is burning a hole in my pocket. Also, can we watch the trailer for your Squatch doc?" Yeah. Yeah, we should do an auction. Maybe we should auction off one of the plates.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
That'd be good. Do you guys know about H3H3?
No, what is it?
I mean, I know about it, but did
Tell me.
something happen with it? It's like a podcast.
Oh, I don't know it. Give us the cocaine stories. I don't have any good cocaine stories. I mean, I must. I can't think of them.
I mean, no. I mean, cocaine stories are just, yeah. Everybody was annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit! We've done 2 hours already.
All right, we rule, dude. People are really dunking on H3H3. Interesting. Zach, are you in the doc or just behind the scenes? I just produced it, but you will hear my voice in the doc asking. I do a lot of the interview, so you'll hear me asking questions like off camera. I think once or twice.
That's cool.
Did eBay give you your money back, Zach? The fucking saga continues. I can't even tell. It's fucking confusing. Are you officially
can't
a
tell if they
Duplass
gave you
voter
the
now? What?
You can't tell if they.
I can't tell if they've given us the money back. And I'm done calling eBay, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Someone said, "How are your Dogecoin doing, Trevor?" I bailed.
You bailed?
I bailed. I jumped because I lost a bunch of money. And so then I was like, well, I'll jump over. While Dogecoin's still low, I'll jump over to Bitcoin for like a week, bounce back up. And so that now I'm back with, now I'm back where I was. So I'll go over to Dogecoin again.
Oh, wait, what was the poll outcome on this raid?
So Trevor, are you going to do another Comedy Central special? I don't know that Comedy Central is doing specials anymore.
Why?
All these cable companies, I don't know what's happening.
Because
with them right
Netflix
now.
is just gutting them because Netflix can pay everybody?
Well, it's not even that. It's like everything is like no one gives a shit about channels anymore.
I know.
So it's all just like, I guess Comedy Central is now part of Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, all of my specials are available on Paramount Plus.
Oh.
So if you got Paramount Plus, you can watch all of my specials.
Do you have to pay for Paramount Plus?
Yeah, it's like a Disney Plus, Netflix.
And so what's their
And
big
my
selling
prank
point?
show, my prank show goes to Disney Plus Monday.
Your Disney prank show, but not your True TV.
No, but all the seasons of my, this prank show I did for years which I'm actually pretty proud of. I think it was very funny. It goes on Disney Plus in I think Monday, April 1st. It goes on there. It's called Walk the Prank.
Cool. Here's a good question. Solo Hanjaba says, I got a deep boys question. If you were world dictator, what would you do first? I actually know what I would do. Everyone at birth would get their tubes tied.
Uh-huh.
And you'd have to apply to get them untied. And in one generation, overpopulation is done. Global warming
Interesting.
solved.
I don't think overpopulation is a real problem.
Why?
Because
Why do you think that?
We got tons of space.
We have too many people, dude.
No.
We don't have enough resources for all the humans on this planet. It's not about
That's
space.
just because
It's about resources.
That's just because of how we've set up everything. We could easily make enough for everybody.
I feel like no one agrees with you.
Look, Trevor's right. Everyone agrees with me.
Oh, wow. Chat must be right.
Yeah, I think overpopulation's a myth. That's what Bill Gates wants you to think, so that you'll get his vaccines and he can make your dick fall off. My wife just walked in and just gave me a really mean look. She just came in. I like walked in as like, so you could take vaccines and make your dick fall off. She goes, like that. So.
Wow, this was a pretty polarizing dictator theory I just put out there. Let's do a poll. Zach's right about tube tying. Yes or no?
You know what I would do?
I feel like I'm right.
I would immediately stop giving anyone money. Like, no other countries get money anymore. Like, I don't give any other countries money.
No, it's global dictator, dude. Not.
Oh, this isn't what I would do if I was president. Okay. So if I'm a global dictator, I would put money into. I would take all the money and just put it into drones. And so there's like 3 drones for every person that exists. So what is there, 7 billion people on the planet? So I'd make 21 billion drones.
Okay.
You know, and have these things, they can fucking kill you. Like, these are fucking like nasty drones. And they would just be like three on each person, like, you know, kind of like that. And then I would do a big press conference where I'm like, okay, everyone, no more bullshit, you know? Like these.
You come on every TV in the world. You're like, all right, you look above your heads. You'll all notice 3 drones.
Yeah. Oh, good morning, fuckers. If you'd look out your window, I bet you're gonna see a couple drones out there. Yes, that's right. So
no more bullshit.
Cut the bullshit. No more fucking murders.
Or the drones
stealing.
will murder you.
No rape. None of that.
Wait, what was the middle one? No murder, no rape, no.
No, I forget. Any of the stuff you're not supposed to do, check the laws. Because these fuckers have been programmed with all the laws. So, now, this doesn't have to be bad. This could be cool. But you all have to cut this shit out right now. And then there'd be world peace.
All right, interesting. Now, a lot of people are calling me a Nazi and saying that what I'm advocating is eugenics. No. Eugenics would be calling the reproduction with some agenda in mind. Like if I was saying, oh, only white people get to breed, then that would be terrible. That would be eugenics. I'm not saying that. I'm saying everyone has to apply to get their tubes untied. Maybe it'll be random. Maybe it'll be, I don't know what it'll be.
What's the point of doing it if it's random? You wouldn't go by intelligence?
No, because there's some good dumb people out there. Sam's cool.
Man, if you're
that's a joke.
You get a phone call. If you're gonna dip your toe into fucked up dystopian, take a big swing. I mean, you might as well just like go off of IQ.
I don't think that IQ is the only metric for who deserves to.
Right. Okay. Hotness too.
Sure, that definitely matters a lot.
It could just be it's only done by hotness.
7s and above, and that's generous, dude. A lot of people think we don't need 7s.
Yeah, some people are like, yeah, we're applying to have a kid, and people are like,
You're
you're applying. It's so sad. I hung out with Wayne and Stacy tonight, and they're gonna apply to have a kid.
Oh,
like
well, Wayne could, but Stacy can't, right?
I know. I don't have
even
the
think
heart
Wayne
to tell
can,
him.
honestly.
I mean, maybe a couple years ago he could have, but no, not since. No.
Oh my god. So he says, I agree with Zach minus the test part. Tie everyone's tubes, do nothing else. Let's all just end this farce. Gentleman's agreement. Well, that actually is a great idea too. If you're clever enough to untie your own tubes somehow, you get to have a kid. Zach, don't worry, you're 100% right in that theory. Thank you, the rabbit man. You get it. By the way, the poll did not go my way. I'd say, what do we got here? The final poll result. 57% say I'm wrong, but 43% know the truth.
So how? Wait, I don't understand. How's your system then? Like, how do you decide who has kids?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out. I'm just gonna come up with a way that like only
How am I
10%
supposed to vote for
of
you
the
if you haven't
population
figured this
has
out?
kids. What?
How am I supposed to vote for you if you haven't figured this out?
We'll figure it out when we do it, dude. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta just leap before you look. I like Bill Burr's idea of randomly sinking cruise ships. I don't know what that means.
Your idea is basically just Thanos. You want half of everyone dead.
Yeah. Wait, Thanos? What's Thanos?
It's from the Marvel movie.
Oh, sure. Okay, that's why I don't know it.
He's
He
the
wants
big
half
purple
of
guy.
everyone dead?
Yeah, that's his whole thing. He's like, I want to kill half the people.
Why?
Someone says he's a dictator. You wouldn't get to vote. You usually vote for dictators at the beginning, idiot.
Oh my god. Zach, your idea is like Hitler? No. Strong objection there.
Well, that's
I'm
interesting.
guessing.
Was Hitler's idea
Unless
bad
that was a
because
strong
it,
endorsement from him. I don't know him. Maybe he liked it.
was
What?
Hitler's idea bad because it was racist? If Hitler's idea wasn't racist, would it have been bad? Because that's your idea. Except
well, I'm not
your idea is
advocating
Hitler's
killing
idea.
anyone.
I think they call that a soft kill.
No, isn't a soft kill where you like cut off the food supply? Everyone that's alive right now gets to live a happy, healthy life.
Mm-hmm. But they just can't have kids.
Some of them can. They have to apply though.
They have to be
I
super
have
hot.
But you gotta run my mall.
I like Zach's hot planet.
Yeah, the hot ones can have kids.
Aliens come here because they check on us every 1,000 years, and they're like, God damn, what have they been doing around here? Like that. And then they meet you, and you're like, I know, right? Right?
You're advocating for locking a basic human function behind bureaucracy. Yes, thank you. Mr. Murrin gets it. I'm advocating for locking a basic human function behind bureaucracy.
Exactly.
That's finally. Obviously.
See, my plan has the potential to kill more people, but I still think yours is more fucked up somehow.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
No.
Yeah, I get it. Simon donated, said, shameless plug for WKKplus.com now with search and Mars sneak peeks to Mars, boys. Thanks, bud. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
WKKplus.com fucking rules hard. Go there, check it out. I need to link to it on our Twitch.
I want to
YouTube
ask the
page.
guy if we can just also make that our website.
What does
Like,
that mean?
like on whitestkids.com, can we just have all that code on ours
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, we should.
I don't know if he would think that was fucked up.
I don't think he'd think it was fucked up. He's clearly down for the cause. Why don't we just have our website be a big link to take people to his website?
Well, why not just have it be? Because then it's like 2 links. It's like that's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, just pay him. I'd pay him. If he's in here, how much do you want? How can we? You did a better website than we could ever think of. So we want to pay you for that
Well,
site to be our
no,
site.
we're not paying because we have other people helping us also that we're not paying. So we can't start. All of the money we get goes to the movie.
No, I'll pay him.
No, you're opening up a can of worms. Because then Derek isn't getting paid, and we just got this guy Nick that's helping. And
Fine, I'll pay everyone.
Okay, you got to pay everyone. Hopster donated $45. Thanks, buddy. He says, thanks for reading my dono. The number is because I wanted your attention. Can't wait to hear your commentary tomorrow. Let's go to Mars. Can't believe I've watched you for over 60% of my life. Why did that fucking make me laugh? The number was because I wanted your attention. Oh my God. Jake Sequoia Armstrong donated, said, oh wait, I don't read under $10 anymore because I'm a capitalist pig who's greedy. I'll read this one anyway. Zach, I love you. Your beady eyes scanning for donos are terrifying. Well, now I wish I hadn't read it because it was mean to me. Tuna Casperol donated $15, says, you guys should talk a little about Uncle Morty's Dub Shack. I'm a big fan. Wow.
Where do you see them? Yeah, that was a show that I did on the Imagination Television Network. And, yeah, it's good.
That was Aziz's first television appearance, courtesy of us.
Yep. I mean, it's been said that I discovered Aziz. Yeah, I remember, because I was like, I remember talking to him, and I was like, you know, because they were on the, because I was a producer for Imagination, and their whole thing was like they want to, you know, promote, you know, Pan-Asian voices, which is, you know, Japan, also India, like all the, you know, like Pakistan, all these, like all the places go under Pan-Asia. And so, you know, we knew Aziz, and I was like, oh, I'll ask Aziz to do a show. You know, he'd be great. You know, he'd be hilarious like that. So I went to Aziz after a show, and I was like, hey, do you want to, like, you know, maybe like do a pilot for a TV show at Imagination TV? And he was like, no, I'm going to do one for MTV. I was like, oh, that's probably better.
That's funny. Whoa, Slayer XP, thanks for gifting, dude. Yeah. Zach, how are the Duplass brothers? I only know Mark, and he's great. I don't know.
Now, is it Duplass or is it Duplass?
Duplass. Mark is awesome.
The other one, not so much?
I've never met him. I'm sure he's great.
You also worked with the Russo brothers, who did the Marvel Thanos movie.
Yeah, I worked closely with those dudes.
You work with a lot of brothers.
I've worked with many brothers.
Wasn't Aziz canceled? Soft canceled, not real canceled. Half canceled. Wouldn't you say? Like, he still got to do a comedy.
Soft canceled. He definitely took a wounding from it, for sure.
Yeah, but he still got to do a comedy special after that.
Ooh, Jonas Polsky says, Zach's eugenics idea caused the show to finally miss. Interesting.
Did this show miss?
Did we miss?
I don't feel like it did.
I wouldn't mind if we missed. Guys, be honest. If you think we missed, tell us that we missed.
Someone said, when is the Trevor Moore show coming back? June. 6 new episodes, all releasing in June. It's what we call a summer burn-off.
Dude, that is a real thing. The summer burn-off. So somebody brought up on this chat, my old show, Friends with Benefits, which was like I thought it was like, oh man. It was like right after Whitest Kids, I get cast as a series regular on an NBC sitcom. In my brain, I'm like, well, it happened, guys. It happened. So it's going to get weird probably between us. You know, I'll be so famous and very well.
Guys, don't be surprised if it takes me a while to return your calls.
Yeah, I'm going to be pretty busy. Probably going to be offers out the wazoo. That's what happens when you're the star of an NBC sitcom. Dude, we shot 13 episodes of the show. They aired them 2 at a time in the summer on Friday nights. That is like the most like hardcore burn off that you could give a show. Just, yeah. It was like welcome to television.
Would you want to be super famous?
No. There was definitely a time where I did want to be, but now, now, like looking back at my life would have been so much worse. I think
if given the opportunity to be very famous.
What's that?
Well, I think if given the opportunity to be very famous, like you're like, oh, this is going to elevate you to like household name, I'd be like, no.
Yeah, I think
not at all.
I think I would be I don't know if I would say no because I would be excited to be able to work at a high level and work with great people and be busy and all that's fun. But like, for the first time in my life, I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't need the fame. Like that would not. I've always wanted that as a younger guy, you know.
Fame?
Yeah, I can admit it. It's not a healthy desire.
It's also no, but lots of people.
Yeah, but I did want it. You know, I'm in showbiz. I truly, honestly do think now I can say like it would be bad. I would not want it.
It seems horrible, and I don't think it always was horrible. But like, it truly seems like a horrible thing now.
Yeah.
Like, I think being rich is probably rad.
Sure.
But like being famous seems like pretty. Like, I'm trying to think of the good things about it.
You're
Like,
more
what
famous
the
than
good
me.
thing-
Like,
I don't think so. You've done a bunch of
yeah,
shows.
but you have like, if we were to go to Vegas and walk, not together, and like go walking around, you would get recognized more than me for sure. People would come up to you more than me.
But I'm very tall.
You think that's what it is?
I don't know. Maybe.
Somebody says fame is a disease. Somebody else says Trevor's most famous, no disrespect. Trevor's more famous than me.
I think where you want to be is known enough to be able to do all the things that you want creatively. You know, like I have an idea for a movie, or I have an idea for a show. I can make it, but cut it off right there. Don't stick your head up that high.
Yeah.
Yeah, because God, it fucking looks like it sucks.
It looks terrifying.
Yeah.
Timmy should be a superstar. I would argue that if Timmy had come to LA at the same time that we came to LA and really gotten his shit together and grinded, he would have gotten on a show.
Yeah, because he like is such a perfect little character.
Yeah.
And like he would fit in any sitcom as, I mean, just use him the way that he was on our show or any, like he's just
He's
pops
really
in,
really
says a
funny.
line.
He's if he'd stayed a little roly poly guy and like kind of leaned into that character,
Yeah.
he would have crushed it.
I also think if he had become famous, he would have been a nightmare.
A nightmare.
Nightmare.
Truly, he would have lost his shit.
And I don't think he would say differently.
Who do you think of the five of us would deal the best and the worst with superstardom? Darren would deal the best.
Darren would deal the best. I don't know.
You could say
I
me.
feel like
You could say I would have done the worst.
I don't think you'd
I think Timmy would do the worst.
I think Timmy might do the worst. I would bet that I would burn out on it real quick and then just like become like and then just get weird. And
You'd get Howard Hughes real quick.
yeah. I think if people just catered to at any whim or like I just had yes men around me, I think I'd go off the deep end into like super fucking like, oh, this guy needs help real quick.
Now Chad is really going in on Sam right now, but I actually think Sam would do okay. I don't think Sam's personality would change if he got super, super famous. I really don't. I think he would stay nice. I think he'd just stay Sam.
Someone said Trevor is basically already Howard Hughes without money. I have money.
Smart Henry says, Zach, I love you, but you're already by far the most pretentious, and mega fame would make that unimaginably worse. Okay.
Wait, why does they think you're pretentious?
Oh, chat always calls me crazy pretentious. Zach is already insufferable
your
enough
music?
without being famous.
Because you listen to music that no one knows?
I think it's because I have strong opinions about pop culture, and so people confuse that for some sort of superiority thing, where really I'm just
yeah. I
opinionated.
wouldn't think of you as pretentious.
Zach Kreger's like Lennon. God, I hope not. That would be a bummer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sam would handle it well.
I
But
think
I
Sam
also-
would do all right.
But I also don't think he would do the worst at it.
It's just the music. I listen to more than Zach, and he can't just let people listen or watch their own stuff and enjoy it. I think that you think that me commenting on how I feel about it is not letting you enjoy it. Like when Trevor says he watches Justice League and I neg Justice League or I insult Justice League, it doesn't mean I'm not letting Trevor watch and enjoy Justice League.
My wife thinks I'm very negative when we watch things.
Huh.
And it always surprises me. Like, she's like, you're horrible to watch things with. And I'm
Well,
like,
I have
why?
that complaint with her a lot of times. We'll be watching something, and I'll be trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. And way before me, she'll be like, this is fucking bullshit, and like going off on it. And stuff
Oh,
like
really?
that. And it's like, well, I guess we don't like this early.
Yeah, I think that's
haven't
what
decided
it is.
yet.
But I don't go like, this is fucking. Like, I just kind of, I like laugh at it. I'll be like, they did this. You know, like kind
Yeah.
of like, I think things that are like poorly written or like poorly, like really dumb story points are funny. And so I laugh about them. And I don't know. I guess that's not fun.
Zach, if you can watch Interstellar and not like Daft Punk by the end of it, we'll believe you. But until you do, I simply don't think you ever gave Daft Punk a chance. Fair enough.
Working for the making, everybody working for the weekend.
Is that what that is?
I think so. It's something like that. Working for the weekend, or working for the weekend.
I just can't get into Daft Punk. Can't
They
do
sound
it.
like robots.
Somebody says,
you get
Zach,
that?
you're just opinionated and not afraid to share. That's why a lot of people like you. Well, on that note, now that I've been sufficiently,
Oh, we can't leave on a negative.
I don't really care.
We didn't do a deep boys.
We sort of did. I kind of think that the well, they would say my eugenics, but my tube tying thing.
Oh,
That's
right.
a little bit of a deep voice. What would you do
Yeah.
if you were the world dictator?
Yeah, maybe. And we talked about how being famous would be weird.
Yeah, if we did it.
Who's the right level of famous?
Oof.
Who nails it?
Well, I you know what? I feel like, but he might be too famous. But I think Tim Heidecker is like, he could probably go into a mall in America, like in the middle of America. He'll probably get recognized. Maybe one or two people maybe would come up to him, but I'll bet he could do a lot of day-to-day stuff unbothered. And
Right.
he puts out everything he wants to make, he gets to make because he keeps his costs down, and he's like built up a fucking company. He's able to
got it.
empower other
got
funny
him.
people. You got the mosquito, rock and roll.
did.
He's able to be in like cool shit with cool people when he wants to, but like also fly under the radar. I feel like he's
Yeah.
kind of nailed it.
Like Gibby Haynes, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I bet Gibby would probably. I bet he's a little frustrated these days.
You think he still wants to be famous? He's old.
I have no idea, but I don't
Yeah.
think he like made a ton of money. You know.
Right. Maybe he didn't.
I'm just saying if we're playing like what's the perfect level. I'm not saying you have to make all the
Right,
money,
I
but, like,
forgot, yeah,
I would
some
like
money.
to be rich.
Someone says Mel Gibson.
Oh my god. Wait, what did
That is the perfect level of fame.
yeah.
You can go out. Not a lot of people talk to you.
Tony Hawk, that's a good answer. Like Tony Hawk is like the best at his field.
That's pretty famous, though.
he's very rich.
I mean, he's a household name.
Yeah. But not a lot of people know what he looks like. It's surprising how like he just doesn't look like a famous person.
Right. Well, that's a meme now, because he keeps.
Yeah,
I guess people keep. Yeah, they say that you look
Yeah.
like.
Somebody says, does Sam still defend Woody Allen? Has Sam ever defended Woody Allen? I don't know.
Is Sam a big Woody Allen fan?
I don't think he is. I think he likes him, but I don't think he's like a huge guy. Oh, look, here we go. Here's one. To Amon, Zach is a fucking tool. Can't wait till he's gone. Well, you just got banned, bitch. 2M1. 2M1.
The irony of that. The irony of that is,
You're
just a
out.
couple. If he could just have been quiet for a couple more weeks, he would have started to love the show.
Yeah, now he's banned.
He fucked it up. Like, guys,
Let
if
me help
hate
you with
Zach-
that. If you're having trouble, I can help you out. You don't
If
have
you
to watch
hate-
anymore.
If you hate Zach, bite your tongue for what, 4 weeks?
Yeah, fuck that guy, dude. Zach is a fucking tool. a Tool fan. All right, I'll let that one go. You almost got banned, bro. You guys are playing with fire now. I'm ready for.
Oh, that's a good one. Maynard.
Did he get canceled?
No, but I'm saying that's a good level of fame. He can do whatever he wants.
Go. He's got a devout following that will, stick with him forever. He's probably rich as shit.
That's a good one. And his trick is no one even knows what he looks like.
If he doesn't wear that hat, he can do anything he wants. He's just like, I'll be famous and I'll stop being famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes wine. Yeah, he does good shit.
That's a good one. All
Somebody
right.
says Weird Al. No, Weird Al is way too
very famous.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet Weird Al doesn't. Although I bet it still sucks to be like, Weird Al probably can't go anywhere without, because he means something to so many generations, because the guy's career has spanned so long that there's like 50-year-olds who love him. There's like 17-year-olds who love him. Like, he's got the whole, like, everyone probably goes apeshit when they see Weird Al.
I don't really love. I don't love Weird Al.
I do.
Yeah, I know.
But you didn't really grow up with him.
I did. I had the Nevermind album when that came out.
Weird Al's the first person that I ever realized did comedy for a living. Like, that broke my brain when I was a kid. Like, I got this album, like, that was a Weird Al album, and I was like, these are all jokes. Like, the whole album's jokes. And my parents were like, yeah, that's what he does. And I was like, you can do that? Like, like, it was like, I was obsessed with it.
All right. I can't even look at chat right now. There's too much going on. It's starting to like stress me out.
Oh.
I'm closing the window down.
All right.
Oh, I've missed a bunch of donos. Let me do a few here. History T-shirt donated, said, do the birth situation Brave New World style. Monster Floss, thank you very much. Brendan donated $60. Says, Trevor, are you friendly with Marco Beneviento? I don't know if I said that right.
Yeah.
You are? Have you seen his band J-Rad by chance? He played piano for you in your stand-up.
Yep. He did piano for 2 of my 3 albums. And I had the greatest time, because so I would film up in upstate New York. And like one of the albums I did in the middle of a huge snowstorm. So I was like stranded up there, and he had a whole barn that had just been turned into a recording studio. And so like we were just snowed in and just like hanging out in his barn, just like drinking whiskey and like, playing. And he's incredible. Like, do you know him?
No.
Oh, he's fantastic. I think he actually tours with the Grateful Dead now, or he did a couple of years ago. They like brought him along and stuff. But yeah,
John Mayer tours with the Grateful Dead. Like, ugh.
He's great. You'd like him. I went to see him the last time he played in LA. Really, really cool guy too.
Brendan donated $60. Oh, wait, I just read that one. All right. King Charles 2 says, I'm King Charles 2. Thanks, dude. Jake Sequoia Armstrong, thanks for the dono. Monster Floss says, please help me come up with a vanity license plate for my truck, you capitalist pig. How about
the Queefster?
The Queefster. That's actually great. Brendan donated $35. Says, wait, why is this the same comment twice? That's weird.
Someone said, Trevor, ever gone pooping before?
Crazy Saxophone says,
pooping?
Zach, Los Angeles ICU availability is up. Any chance of a SoCal motorcycle ride before you leave the States? Let's do it. I would love to do one. We should do the canyons in Malibu. Why don't we say the first weekend after April? Is that like 2 weeks from now? Let's see if we can do it. Let's get into it.
Any sexy pooping stories? That's from Kronos 23.
Simon donated. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Simon is the guy. He said, DM'd you dudes on Discord regarding WKK Plus. No payment necessary. Whatever helps the movie. Simon, why don't you get a hold of Nick the Newbie? Nick is helping us out with a lot of this coordination stuff. It would be more productive of you to talk to him than DMing us.
Hey, yeah, it's going to be more productive to talk to
We need all the help we can get. No, but seriously, Nick is now helping a lot. So
how great is it? We should just say thank you to all the people who help us out, because
the Discord mods, Derek,
It's incredible.
Nick, yeah, so many people have stepped up. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Everyone that's made art, you guys rule.
Yeah, because you know us. We're not.
We cannot do it.
We're not. It really does take a village to get this operation going, and we thank you.
Yeah.
Pay the mods. We should pay the mods.
Succubus Sally donated, says, just got a new job. Enjoy your funds. Mac says meow. All right. That's pretty cool. All right,
Someone
dude.
says blow your mods.
Blow your mods. I would blow them. I would blow them before I pay them.
We should have a thing where all the mods come, and if
Timmy
they want to
blows
be
all of
blown,
them.
Timmy blows all of them,
Yeah.
and we do that every month as payment.
Into it. Into it.
So who will? Someone says I'll blow them for you. You know what we could do? This is what we should do on the next
Prefix, suffix
Newsboyz.
later, buddy. Thanks, man.
We should do on the next Newsboyz because the mods in there, and then somebody just said, "I'll blow them," and some other people have been like, "I will blow them for you guys." So this is nice. We should do like a love connection thing on the next Newsboys, and like hook people up if they live in the same area. You know, like find out if there's any single people out there that are like lonely, and then get a bunch of people. And then if we have 2 of them that are within like 30 miles, then we bring them in the Discord, let them have a little date right there live with us.
This sounds
and we-
like a recipe for awkwardness.
Yeah, but isn't that entertaining?
Sure. Hey, I tell you
Yeah.
what, man. You spearhead this one, and I will totally. I'll be your Ed McMahon, and you drive this car.
I think we can make people fall in love. We can and you know, this show has already done so much good. I mean, my God. A lady came up to me at the grocery store yesterday, and she was just like,
This is a lie.
No, she came up to me and she was like, I just want to thank you for like when COVID-19 happened. Like I thought we were down and out as a country, and she was like, it was hard to laugh. Like I didn't know where to turn, and she's like, and what you guys did, and
With Newsboys specifically.
and I know you didn't want to. I know you didn't need it. I know you didn't want it. But you were just like, the country needs us. And we put our differences aside. We all got together. And we just killed it for 6 months straight. And it's still going. And she was telling me all this. And I was like, that's very nice. No thanks needed. It's a pleasure like that. But I just think about the good that we've done.
Right.
And what could be better than just bringing people together, making love connections, starting families that are based in their love of the whitest kids you know, and then having children that they name after our sketches and stuff. I think it could be a beautiful thing.
It's fine as long as they apply for the right to procreate, and then we will.
Oh right, I forgot.
That's the only thing. All right, dudes, let's raid. Wow, we went.
All right, we should do the hospital, right?
No, chat voted.
Oh, they did? No, but now I feel bad. What about the kids?
Well, I don't know, man. I now I've forgotten the name of that thing. So
Okay, somebody say the name real quick. We got to do it for the kids. Those poor little Nazi kids. Yeah, here's the thing. Don't go into the chat. Don't go into the charity chat and start calling them Nazis.
don't
do that.
Don't
do
do
that.
I don't.
That was a little joke that ends here on Newsboys.
What is the? I don't know the name of it, man.
Someone said,
Paul Shear and Rob Hubel does a Discord dating game. Oh, they do a Discord dating game? All right, well, there it is.
oh, do they really?
We're not doing
Oh,
it.
then they would really be pissed. They'd be like, those motherfuckers! They stole it! All right, never mind. We can't do
We
that
gotta
now.
do fantastic because no one's coming through at the hospital.
All right.
All right, everybody.
All right. Good
to
seeing you,
read.
man.
All right, buddy. Good to see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Come back, everyone, for self-select front page tomorrow. That'll be cool.
Hell yeah. Gonna be good.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Later, dudes.
Bye.